Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into the Creekly Challenge Cast. My name is Jeffrey, and I just wanted to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as we continue to share our sessions with you. We really appreciate everyone who listens to our podcast, and even those who just follow us on Facebook for the art. We love making and playing these stories with our characters, and we love being able to share our adventures with you. But I think that's enough out of me. I just wanted to make a quick reminder. Let's go ahead and listen to Episode 2 of Desolation.
Alright, so,
Yeah, we
Teresa,
are ready.
would you like to give the recap from last time?
Guess.
Alright, let's see what you remember.
Okay, so we went into the forest and we got creepy vibes. Oh wait, did we get creepy vibes? We got
Yes, we did.
We got uncomfortable vibes.
I sung for us.
Yeah, and then
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Randall sang for us so we would feel a little bit better and at ease. And then Randall found out that the forest was not what it seemed. We tried to break out of it by throwing mud at each other. And then we eventually found out that it was a bog. And then we kept going and we encountered some giant mosquitoes that were attracted to our light. Was that what it was?
Yeah. They're attracted to horses.
They were
They were
attracted
attracted to the horses.
It was
The blood.
between the noise and
Yeah.
the light and everything. Yeah, y'all kind of
Yeah, and then Randall took down all the giant mosquitoes. And then we kept going, and then there was this creepy lady running towards us with some frog
I like how
men.
you call it creepy, because that was not what you thought.
Yeah, I
initially.
thought she was hot.
No, y'all thought she was hot. I was only scared by her. And then I was
Oh,
like, you know
yeah,
what?
that's
Maybe I
right.
shouldn't be scared of her. And then you know what? Wrong judgment called. I definitely should not have helped her.
She only ate babies.
Yeah.
So
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
yeah, so allegedly, let's backtrack a little bit. So this lady was running towards us with these frog guys things. And, you know, I got spooked. I didn't know what was going on, so I threw an acid flask at them. And so then we had to fight them, and we helped the lady. And then they told us that the lady ate babies. So, you know, we still fought. And then we beat the frog guys after falling a lot. We fell a lot. It was pretty close, you guys.
Yeah.
And so now we don't know what the lady did and didn't do.
Right.
And it's night and we're tired. We got fucked up. And that's where we are. And we're in a bog on a bunch of sticks.
Yeah.
Some sticks just lying on top of a bog.
Alright, yeah, close enough. We'll go with it.
I just opened this page in the ranger classes, and that ranger has a knife tattoo, and it's dumb.
On its arm?
On its arm, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tattoo of a knife.
Huh.
Nice.
It is dumb. Anyways, we left off right after the boggart fight, and at the very end, you guys had gone back into the caravan, into like the back part of it, where all your furniture was stored at one point before you guys had Rock throw different parts of furniture out, and before you,
Right.
It's not my
Were-
furniture.
yeah, and before y'all started your,
It's okay. It was
Long,
sacrificial
crazed
furniture
run.
from the start.
True. But when you guys got in there, y'all found that there was no woman, and that both Pig and Rock were unconscious.
Oh, I forgot they
There
were
was
unconscious.
also what looked to be, it looked like whatever fight had occurred here, bladed weapons had been used.
Mhm.
So you don't know if maybe the boggards that had come from the back had swords or knives or something of that nature, or if something else had attacked them. But that's kind of where we left off. And I believe at the very end, you guys had brought everyone into the back of the caravan.
Yes.
That way y'all could rest up and heal up.
And figure out, and hear from Pig what happened.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so are you guys going to... What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to
I think I'm
rest
currently
up?
unconscious.
Heal
Yes.
up first, and then
Yeah.
in the
Pig was
morning,
pulling me
ask
into
some
the
stuff?
truck.
Yeah, Randall was
Caravan.
unconscious. I made Pig,
That's right, yeah.
Into
You woke Pig up and you're like, hey, go get Randall.
Yeah.
this is unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
So I gotta change that. I might have to change that one, but anyways. Pig, what happened? did they use Pig? Thank you
So
for.
is this in the morning or is this at night?
No, this is still at
Right
night.
after they woke
Yeah.
me up, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're gonna.
Shit.
Randall's still asleep, but or unconscious as Pig.
Sleep.
As Pig throws Randall's body into the back of the caravan. It's like, good job, Pig. Now, Pig, what exactly happened? I see a lot of sword marks, and it looks like they did a number on both you and Rock. Rock's still unconscious. We haven't cured him yet, but
And when you look over at Rock, like he's snoring peacefully, and he kind of like rolls over and he's like scratching himself.
yeah, Rock
Like
is
he looks like he's pretty good off right now for some reason.
Rock
He
is,
chose to take a nap.
Rock is still unconscious, but what happened if you don't mind me asking?
Now Pig is not here, and I guess Jeff is not here. Yeah.
Just do that. That's Pig voice.
It's pretty close.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it though for very long. It kind of hurt my throat.
It's okay. I don't think Jeffrey can.
Yeah, I don't think he can either. The times that he's had to, he's all by the end. But okay. So you're asking him
Yeah, what happened?
And he goes, I don't really remember. Something large hit me from outside. It seemed to jump through the canvas. It sliced it open and jumped in.
I was a lady.
Was it the lady or was it those?
The lady was behind her or behind us. We were
Asleep, by
trying
the
to
way.
stop the fish people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so lady was behind you, fish people in front of you, and something came from the side of the. I'm gonna look.
Yes.
The caravan, is it all?
Yeah, like so it has like a canvas top over it, right?
Right.
And so you can see like where one of the like essentially where he's kind of pointing to is where you had seen like that long like slash or tear in the canvas, and so it seems like something jumped from outside into the carriage.
Maybe it was a swordfish.
I hate you.
So if he has a large swordfish jumped from the bog through the caravan, we actually don't know what Pig and Rock saw because I don't think they ever saw through the illusion.
No, they
But-
never did.
Oh, that's right.
But
They still think this is a
We
force.
should throw mud at them.
no, I don't think that's gonna help. Anyways, they jumped through. And at what point did you gentlemen fall unconscious?
Well, whatever it was that they jumped through, it landed right on me, and I don't remember much after that.
Okay, well, perhaps when Rock wakes up, he might remember more. Even though we do have to take whatever Rock says with a grain of salt. I think it might be wise for us to heal up, to rest for the night. And is there any way we can turn off the light on? Oh, Randall's asleep. Shit.
Oh, wake him up.
Well, I can't. His chi isn't ready to be performed on for at least another hour.
Oh,
So I
he's knocked
can't-
out? Oh.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Oh. I thought he just fell asleep. I forgot he was knocked out.
Nope, and I've already messed with his chi.
Yeah, you still
Earlier
want my
today.
stuff.
So we'll just let his unconsciousness end on its own, and I guess we'll just take
So we'll
watch.
just
We'll just
sleep with
take.
this freaking light?
As bright as
I
shit
suppose.
was.
I will attempt to stand guard for a little bit. I now have 13 hit points, so I'll stand guard for a little bit. But I do require at least some rest tonight.
Okay.
Should I just wake up naturally then in the morning?
Yeah. And you're waking up feeling all like rest, you'd be like, that was a good nap.
Oh, good morning, my compatriots. I just had the most wonderful dream of this lovely woman, let's just say, enhancing my chi.
I'm glad you got some sleep. You see just like large bags under my eyes. I didn't get much,
Oh,
but enough to count as 8 hours.
by the way,
Enough for the
I
rest.
happen to think of a
Second.
way to help our friends see that we're not really in a forest.
Oh, excellent.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
playing my lute. And I'm gonna say, "This is not a forest. This is a swamp. Look outside and think about it, please." That's the end of the song. So I want to cast Inspire Confidence on them so they can
Okay.
see.
Cool.
I'll do it one at a time. So I'll do Rock first.
Well,
Okay.
I imaginarily rolled for them, and I got 7 for both
All right.
for their will saves. I don't know what you
For my
activated.
performance.
They, as barbarians, I believe, are expert in will.
Oh, cool.
So they should
I give
actually
him a
be pretty
plus
good.
29.
What?
Or no,
You
wait,
did not
no,
give
sorry, I
me a
did
plus
29 on that. Yeah. So for my aid, I rolled a 30,
So then they get a
33
plus
for
2
my
to it?
aid, actually. Yeah, so they get a plus 2.
Okay, if they're expert in will
Yeah.
save, that means they have a base. If they
Be-
have
4
0
plus
in will,
4, so 8. 8 plus the 2 is 10. 10 plus that is 7. And...
so 25. Wait, sorry, what do you add?
I'm adding 2 to theirs.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So yeah, it's at
17
17 right now with all the
base,
things
yeah.
added as a base. So I'll say, yeah,
Oh,
it breaks the illusion. They go through the physical distress that all of you have gone through now. And
we're
they can
really
now
in
see
the
it.
swamp. This is not a song.
Let me out.
I
Let me
am
out.
being literal.
Please see it.
Yeah.
Alright, so they can now see the swamp along with everybody else. Which is a little jarring to them because you guys are pretty far in the swamp now.
Yeah.
When it happened to y'all, you guys hadn't really reached the full extent of the swamp, and now you guys have. Alright, what would you guys like to do?
Oh, well, first I'd like to know what's my health situation looking like. Because we leveled up, but I was unconscious.
Facts.
Yeah, so I just added whatever I normally got. So I add 10
I
plus
would do
my
that,
con.
Okay,
And
so
then-
I'm at 10.
Well, I don't know
how much
what
do you
bar.
normally add?
Let me see what
Well,
bar.
so my max health is 48, but what is my current health? Is it
I know.
10?
What I'm asking is whenever
Yeah.
you level up,
Oh, I
how
had
much
10.
do you get? Oh, you had 10?
Yeah.
And you have 0 con?
No, I have.
Yeah.
So I have 2 con. The 10 is
So
8
then-
plus 2.
Yeah,
oh,
bar 10.
Yeah.
I see. Then yeah, you would be at 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, so if we now that you guys are rested, I should be able to channel your chi a little bit better. Now that I have, I hope so, and hopefully over the next, let's say, hour or so, I could make y'all feel good as new,
Right as rain.
right as rain. At least the 3 of us.
Alright.
It might take me a little bit longer for Pig and Rock, but
As
I'll
long
do
as
them
you don't
last.
do what I was dreaming about, I'm fine with that.
Uh-oh.
Enhancing your
Uh-oh.
chi, no, it exactly is enhancing your chi. I don't know what.
Whoa, let's slow down.
Anyways,
So,
spend the next hour jerking off Quack and
I did not
Randall.
consent to
Randall.
this.
oh, my bad. I
the
only
whole
jerk
time
off.
that's happening, Craig's like, I don't consent, and you're just over there with your foot, just yeah, I don't
This is
care.
the best massage I've ever received.
Can you go a little bit lower? But yeah,
Oh my god.
So while
I'll
you
just
guys
keep
are
doing it
that,
until they're
I'm gonna,
max health.
Alright, that works for me. While that's happening, Pig and Rock are making breakfast, that kind of stuff, right? Make pancakes.
They continue to make bacon pancakes.
Those are actually really good.
Those are my favorite. I just don't.
They're really good.
Make
It's a
them.
lot of work though to make them, but they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the group is all healed up now. You've lost the majority of the furniture that you were supposed to be transporting as merchants.
I'm looking at my spell repertoire and I say, "Hey, Rock. We've just met, but I feel like we never worked together. So I'm gonna drop magic weapon and pick up sanctuary.
I don't know what any of those words mean, but sounds good.
Just keep doing what you're doing."
I will.
As he's making breakfast.
I will continue to make breakfast.
All right, what would you guys like to do now?
All right.
Are
Well,
the horses injured?
oh, I forgot we had horses.
Because I know
They
one
were
of them
not
got
injured.
attacked. Or
They
something.
were spooked.
Did they
Oh,
sleep?
okay.
Did we tell them to sleep? Do you have to tell horses to sleep?
No, they just.
I hope
Yeah,
not. I did not.
for the most part, they just do that, but
Do
they
they
are
stand?
probably hungry. So, I mean, you guys should have some feed
Oh
that was
yeah,
given
I
to y'all.
have some berries.
Y'all might want to feed them
Yeah.
because it's kind of been a wild ride for them.
Feed
No,
the
I do not
horses.
think. I think
I
they'll
don't
be fine.
think I will.
I will feed the
The
horses.
horses were expendable, duh.
Are
Not
any of
my
our?
horses.
I'm assuming we're like covered in blood and dirt and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. And
I'm gonna
mud
clean us
and
off
muck.
while we're waiting on breakfast with prestidigitation.
Okay. So now
Alright,
you guys are
so-
all clean, shiny, y'all eating, y'all are
Alright.
well rested, the horses
Shiny
are
teeth
fed,
in me.
and the carriage is still glowing like a fucking beacon.
All right, so
Yeah.
now I think we should take this time to kind of gather our surroundings. Is anyone good at tracking the large swordfishes? Or any
We all
form of
stare at
swordfishes?
Yeah, is this a 5? Yeah, I think that's a 5.
I don't have Pig's character sheet, so I don't know,
I
man.
don't know, that's
Just
sick.
because he's a
Well,
I
water
don't
guy.
think he is, to be honest. I don't
Yeah.
think he has anything in survival. I think he's only good at like biting stuff.
Yes, if because we should probably, now that we've rested a little bit more, attempt to track whatever snatched that woman, and then so we can interrogate her to see if she does in fact eat babies, or if that's what the boogers said. I forgot what they were called.
Bogarts.
Yes, the bogarts.
B-A-R-D. But you can call them boogers.
I
To
feel
see
like that's
which-
a slur with the hard R.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say boogers. My bad. It's just
Next
a
time
word.
y'all meet a group of them, y'all aren't gonna throw anything, but Lion's gonna walk up, "Hello, my good boogers," and that's gonna be it. Them some fighting words.
They made me their king.
Oh my god. That's fun.
Anyways, I don't know if bogarts are prone to lying. All I apparently know now is that they
Dumb.
they prefer combat over life, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
I don't remember.
They knocked me in the head a couple times, but we should at least attempt to track down that one lady.
I poke my head out of the caravan. Do I see the corpses from the Bogarts there?
From the ones that y'all fought, yes, but not from the ones that went to the back.
Do they
How
have
would they smell?
Well, they haven't started to rot quite yet,
Okay.
but it's not a very pleasant scent.
Do they have like snacks on them?
No?
I would
Yes, they
refrain-
do. They're
I
legs.
mean, yeah,
I would
we could eat
refrain
the
from
legs.
whatever
Do they have
snacks.
anything cool on them?
I would
They
definitely
kind of
refrain
more or less
from eating
seem
anything that they have.
uncivilized. They have some clubs, and like it looks like they might have like stitched together some crocodile scales into
Do
a
they have a
semblance of
music
armor.
Just kidding.
But they don't have like a pouch full of money or anything like that.
And it's okay. I do not. I would much rather not
Yeah, I guess we'll just knock
take
them.
anything from them.
Knock 'em
Let's
off
just
the
push them
road.
off of the path into the bog or whatever.
Do any swordfish come up as we push them in?
Make me a perception check.
That's an 11. That's a 12.
You don't notice anything.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to make a perception check to see.
If you'd like, I can make you see better by singing.
That'd be fantastic. To see, so jump through one side of the caravan.
Okay.
We'll look on the other side. Like, all right, are there any tracks or any large indents, footprints?
Okay.
That
Look
sort of
real
nature.
hard, perceive everything.
That's an 8 plus 9, so 17. Is
Okay.
that how math works? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I got
That
a
is how math
17.
works.
So I got a 26, so it's a normal success, so you can add a 1 to it.
Okay.
So 18.
Yes, you do notice some tracks. They seem like rather large footprints, and there's 4 of them. There's 2 sets, and they seem to like come off of the back of the carriage, and
Mhm.
then go a couple of feet, and then go into the swamp.
So we know that they're not Tuscan Raiders. I don't think I'm allowed to say sand people either.
Probably
No.
not.
Because
Are they
Tuscan
alligators?
Raiders travel in single numbers.
Do you know anything about alligators or crocodiles to be able to identify?
Travel
if
single
it be
file
alligator or
to
crocodile?
hide
Probably
their
not.
numbers.
Hide their
I
numbers,
have
yes.
very basic knowledge of this.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Because it's mine.
So it should be the same.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I was updating this thing.
I know.
All right. So it appears that they whatever creatures snatched this woman left into the swamp, and I don't think that they can breathe underwater or under bog. So I think we're good. I think after breakfast we can take off. If she was a baby eater, She
I
got
saw
her
him play.
punishment, and if she wasn't a baby eater, then there's nothing we can do.
Maybe she was just kidnapped.
I've heard a ballad about a water-breathing baby eater before.
Well, if that's the case, I don't know. if she can indeed breathe underwater, and
Maybe
whatever.
I'll sing it to her the next time we see her.
Anyways, Rock, it appears breakfast is ready. Yep, it's rocks.
And there's like some like swamp water.
Stone
mixed in.
soup. What a treat.
I'm just gonna eat my berries. I don't want to
I'm gonna eat one of my dry rations.
Yeah, I'll eat a ration.
And we appreciate the effort, Rock. Crunch. Okay, so
You guys hear like a splash from outside, kind of where you guys had pushed off some of those corpses before y'all went to go eat.
We look back out, I guess.
Yeah, we
or
do.
I look
Y'all
back
don't,
out.
y'all don't see the corpse anymore.
so it like sunk into
Yeah.
the.
That's funny.
Alrighty then. It appears it's like
I think
quicksand,
that's not where
or
Rock
but
got his water from.
it's like quicksand, but not sand. Quick marsh.
Quick water, but
Quick
slower
water.
than normal water.
Slow
Medium
water.
paced water. Understood.
Medium paced water, exactly. Okay, so we have a couple options. We can attempt to find whatever woman got dragged down there, or we can continue down the path and hopefully exit through the other side of the swamp. And
I think we have to continue down the path. What other way are we gonna go without sinking into the thing?
into the marsh. Yeah, I agree. We don't have like a large stick on board, do we?
We have
You
furniture.
have some furniture. There's like a table or two left still. That Rock
All right.
just
I have a
happened to
loot,
throw.
but don't touch it.
Can we break apart the tape to see how deep this marsh goes?
The moment that you said, "Can we break it apart?" Rock just starts like ripping it apart. Like he doesn't say anything. He's just like, "I can do that," kind of thing. Just starts breaking it apart.
I can break this table. Okay, cool. Now if we can fashion the legs together to form one long stick, we can see
a
how
longer
deep...
table.
Instead of a normal table, just a long table, and then
And it'll sit flat on the ground.
and then we can see how deep this marsh goes. You know, if it's only like a foot or two, I think we'll be fine because of our goblin compatriot and you, Quack, and Rock. Rock would have the most difficult time.
He would.
Or we can make some form of snowshoes. Or we can just keep going.
Alright, well, let's hurry up and see how deep it is.
We may
Okay.
want to just follow this path all the way there and see where it goes.
Okay, well I cannot make Quack, do you have any like string? Because
Oh.
I can't do it.
I
My
don't
hands
think
are
I
tied at
have
this
any.
moment.
Do I have to have string on me? Because I don't.
Like
I don't have any
There's other
listed.
ways that you
Do you
can
have like rope?
Well, we have like the tarp. That's because it's like a tarpy thing, right?
the canvas. Yeah.
Okay, so I can try to use like rip apart pieces of the canvas.
I
to
have
try
an
to,
adventurer's
like,
path.
make a
Try it.
little-
You gotta tie it together.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can do
And
that.
do that. Do you have to make a check or?
No.
Oh, I actually have
Okay.
rope. Do you guys hear me?
She's over here like ripping it apart, and like she starts tying it on. You're like, oh, could you have used this? You can pull it out of your pack.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm just gonna keep going with.
Oh, also we
the
could have used the
tarp.
javelins that Rock has. My bad, Quack.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of
Oversized.
things. Check out my backpack, and I hold it open. It's the bottom right.
Bedroll, chalk, flint and steel, 50 feet worth of rope.
Yeah.
Soap, water skin, writing set, extra ink, scroll case, ordinary clothes, and a mirror.
Mhm.
Very important. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's stick this stick in the marsh then.
All right. So you guys, you stick it in. How far out are you guys trying to stick it?
Just immediately down, I guess.
All right. So immediately down, it only goes like maybe half a foot.
Okay, so that's a good sign.
What? Hold on. What if I push it out a little more? Not just like immediately.
So you
but
push
just
it out like
a
another
little bit.
foot or so out,
Uh-huh.
and it goes down about a foot now instead of half a foot.
Okay, so it progressively gets a
Maybe
little
there's
bit.
quicksand under the slow water.
That would
Yeah,
not be good.
I don't think we should go in. I think we should stay on the path because it's probably gonna get even deeper.
Probably. And I don't think you and the goblin and the dwarf can afford it to get much deeper than about a foot. So
Facts.
onward, Frank. Onward, Sinatra. Quick, can you also drive?
Yes.
Unless things get dicey, in which case
Are we
I'll drive.
looking for anything specific as we're moving forward?
We should probably be aware if there's any swordfish, large swordfish, or any, what were they called? Bogart villages.
Okay.
Anything, really.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for
Anything out of the ordinary.
Anything that would impede our
Yeah.
travel.
I'll keep an eye out for like those footprints that we're seen too, like in the
Okay.
back of the caravan as we're moving forward. So I don't want to go at a normal pace. Maybe like just
A little bit
a
slower.
little bit slower. Yeah.
Okay.
Pig and Rock, if you don't mind assuming the Ottoman position, and just in case anything jumps out, if y'all can just hide under the table that we also broke. If y'all can just sit in the back of the caravan, that'd be fantastic.
Rock like pulls the broken like tabletop over himself and he's like, "Don't worry, I hide."
Pig's just, you want to arm wrestle? And they just spend the next entire length of the journey arm wrestling.
I'm about it. All right, so you guys are going at a slower pace. You're kind of letting the horses recover from yesterday and their mad gallop through the swamp. That was almost really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys notice, there's a couple other occasionally you'll see some spots in the swamp where there's like a rise and there's some dry ground with like a tree or two on it, kind of thing.
That's beautiful.
Do you actually think that?
I think that tree that's surviving inside of this swamp, that's beautiful.
Okay. Anyways, as you guys are progressing, y'all do come upon a section of the track that seems to like diverge, and so the track ends up going in 3 directions from here.
Oh no.
So you have instead of it continuously going straight, it kind of forks like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then right before it forks, there's another one that goes off to the east.
We should poke our table at each of these paths.
You do notice that on the left side of the fork, there seems to be some kind of like a totem that was placed next to it. So it's like stuck into it's not directly on the path, but it's stuck into like the marshy area next to it.
All right.
Exotic.
Okay. So there appears to be a totem. If anyone can perhaps decipher if there's any written language on it, that might be useful. Maybe it says this is the path less traveled. I heard that's something you're supposed to do.
Let me take a gander.
Do you know any languages other than common?
There's no banners on
He
this
knows
totem.
Yodel.
He does know yodel, facts.
No, I didn't take that beat.
I'm going
I
to.
am no help here.
Yes, when I meant if anyone can.
They are not royalty.
I meant if anyone can observe if there's writing. It was also quick. Quick,
Oh.
can you
Okay,
Can you
yeah.
see if there's any writing?
Check.
you might have to get off the horses though.
Would it be like a society check or like a occult?
I can help
I
with
would do a
that.
perception check to see if there's
Perception.
any writing.
Okay.
And then if there is writing,
Then decipher from there. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
I forgot there was a society rule.
Yeah, I'm actually, I have a lot of stuff for that.
So that's a 16 perception.
Okay. So you
17.
Oh, that's a 17.
That's
oh,
also a
it's
6.
16.
It's not my fault you can't read my handwriting.
Oof.
It was a 17
Got 'em.
perception.
Got him.
Did you add to that when you leveled up?
That's why it's
Oh.
incomprehensible. Because it was a 5, and then I just did that classic circle move.
Oh, I got
so
you.
it
Yeah.
looks like a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I
6
have-
with the head that
I
goes
have
this
those
way.
on all of these.
Nice.
So
For my 7s to make them 8s.
as you're taking a look at it, it looks like some kind of a humanoid figure, but it seems like it's been here for a while, so it's kind of hard to figure out exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you do notice that it seems to be wearing like that same kind of patchwork scale kind of armor that the Bogarts have been wearing.
Oh, this might be the Bogart layer.
I know nothing about Bogart society. Perhaps we should take another path. We seem to,
They were not very friendly.
they were not. But we also initiated the,
Hostility?
Yeah, they're real
hostilities.
touchy about when you put things in their eyes.
yes. I would like to make a perception check
Okay.
to see if any of the paths seem more well constructed.
Go
what I'm saying?
ahead.
Because
Yeah.
like the paths at this point, they're just like not logs, but like planks, right?
Essentially, yeah. It's like there was. It almost looks like this area was an area that had more ground on it,
Mm-hmm.
and to make sure that it stayed that way, someone had like embedded some planks into it to try to help keep the ground there.
Okay, so I got a 27.
Nice.
You
Already
can
high.
definitely tell that the way that you're looking where that totem is, like that path seems very well traveled.
Mm.
The other side of the fork also seems well traveled, but in a different way. It doesn't seem like the center is well traveled. It seems like the sides of it show more wear and tear.
I just got an idea.
And then
Oh,
the path that goes to the east seems not very well traveled at all.
damn! If
Guys,
only-
we fucked up.
yeah, we should have let Pig and Rock. Not
One of them
think.
at least, so I could say, "What do you see?
Yeah.
Where's
we
the
should-
path?" You know.
Okay then, that's okay. So the path that leads to the totem is the most well traveled.
Mhm.
The path, the
The other
opposite
side
way,
of the fork
Mhm.
is well traveled, but
In
it
a-
seems only on the sides of the path.
okay, and then
The one going east,
mhm.
it's not very well traveled. It looks to be structurally the best because it just hasn't seen as much wear and tear.
Okay, so I propose we travel down the one heading east. Is east the way we're? Quick, can you pull out the map
I
Before I
did a
say-
drawing.
before I say which way?
Nice.
It's
Very nice.
Where's the wait? Where are we?
I
in
thought it was like a
relation to
fucked
this
up
path?
yin yang symbol that was.
You guys are around here. Now, like
Okay.
close-ish to halfway.
Let me erase this a little bit because we don't know what that actually looks like. It didn't work. So there's one going this way.
That's west.
Yes, one going west.
One
Well, everywhere
going
is
this
west if
way?
you think about it.
Mhm.
And one going this way.
Yeah, but it's not like directly west. It's more of like it like forks. So it went from being straight
Oh, like a
to
Y.
like exactly. Yep.
That's more like a K, but that is correct.
All right, and then you need one going to the east. There you
Okay. Oh, that was for north. Thank you.
go.
Thank you, Nick. I thought you just wrote an N. to
Wow,
practice
do you
writing
just
Ns.
know where north is like that?
Oh yeah, I do know where north is.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I can
That's-
discern north.
That's awesome, Quack.
I've heard stories about people who can do that.
So,
Yeah, they know where north is.
Wait, the one heading east, that's heading more towards the center of. Because we're
It
west of the
does seem
center.
to be holding. Yeah, it does seem to be going more towards the center of the forest and the center of the swamp.
And the one traveling east is the least traveled
Traveled.
on.
Well, I've heard of an ancient book. You probably haven't heard of it before, but it said when presented with two paths, he prefers to travel the path less traveled by.
Yes, and it was the critical difference.
Robert Ice.
And it was that's funny. Yes, and he said that the path definitely mattered. Correct? That's how
Yes,
I remember
that's what it was about.
it. The path less traveled definitely mattered. So I suggest we take the path to the east, since all the other caravans traveled down here didn't make it. So, unfortunately, that one does seem to be heading more towards the center. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, you're a monk, right? Don't you always say stuff like "find your center"?
That is
Facts.
correct. I say we take the eastern path. We could also talk to the Bogarts, see if they have any words of wisdom, or we can travel straight. And I'm pretty sure if we travel down the straight path, or the other
right side of
path,
the fork. Yeah.
we will probably die, because that's probably what
All
everyone
the
else
other
did.
ones did.
We will probably die.
So,
I love it.
what do you guys think?
I'm good either way.
Yeah,
thought.
I kind of want to go to the Bogarts, but I'm also kind of worried because we kind of killed some of their people.
But in Bogart society, that's okay, I think.
I just don't like. I don't know if they could be of any help, or we could be of any help because of that lady. Maybe we can get some clarification on that. Or maybe they'll just hate us and attack us.
Yeah, what if we go there and then someone eats our babies? They seem to have a problem with that over there.
Yes, but as long as we're not eating babies, I think we'll be fine.
True.
Randall, do you know anything additional about Bogart society other than the lack of baby eating and
They're also dumb.
yes? Do you want to make a society check there, buddy?
You know, I really only know about human society, but I can try.
It's worth a shot.
Can one of y'all hold this and play it for me? I know it doesn't do the same thing, but it makes me feel more comfortable.
I'm just holding it. Quack, do you know how to play the lute?
No.
Do you want to give it a whirl? I can't.
I thought we weren't supposed to touch it.
So for my society check, I got a 20. Quit touching that.
My bad.
So you've heard about Bogarts, and you know that they have a tendency to raid, or not necessarily raid because they don't really go outside of their area. But if anyone goes into their area, they generally have a tendency to attack them. They're more of like a violent group, and they will. Once their village gets big enough, they can like start to raid human villages and stuff like that. So they're thought of as a nuisance in human society, and they're normally people try to deal with them swiftly.
I recall a ballad about Bogarts. See, it's commonplace in their society to wake up and choose violence. I don't think we should go there.
Is that the ballad?
In more or less words, yes. If they get big enough, they
Wake
might
up!
become a problem for the swamp. If they get big enough, they might become a problem for the swamp. That's what the ballad talked about. Was about a Bogart thing that got too big and then went to a great war with the human village.
And chose violence.
Yeah.
As they want. Yeah, so, now that we're aware of the Bogarts,
Let's go. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the less traveled one.
Robert Ice, you win again.
Yeah.
And we should definitely write this down so we can inform the king about it. Perhaps the Bogarts are the reason why caravans go missing. Also the illusionary swamp and also large catfish. So just
Yeah, you know, if I had to solve that problem over there, I'd probably feel a lot more responsible for it if I were a king.
Yes. Or at least the general of whatever
Bogarts.
crack society we were
What I'm
from.
saying is, you could write a great ballad about how you
Bogarts are
destroyed the
Hold
Bogart
on,
village.
my muse is sending me a vision. There might be great ballads in that village.
And no babies. There also might. You know what?
Why don't we go this way and then come back and
Yeah,
see what it's about?
let's go check out the Bogarts. If
No, let's go to the
children-
Bogarts second in case they kill us. That way we'll at least have the experience of the Eastern Path.
Okay. Yes. Quack, we might also want to keep a note. If there are no babies, the Bogarts were telling the truth about the lady. Because I believe the Bogarts said they ate all of the babies.
They said that they found her while she was eating their young. So not necessarily all of them, but their young have been going missing for a while, is what they'd said, like a couple days. So
So,
they've lost
if
quite a few there.
they seem to have less children than they did before.
We'll do a head count
All
and
you
we'll
can
say,
do
does
is
this match
determine
what
the
you
number of children
expect?
they should have had.
Okay, so Eastern Path first.
Just take population
I got a great idea.
into account.
We'll query them once every 10 years and call it the census.
Well, yes. I think it would be helpful to. We'll inform the king about a Bogart census. Let's continue
Okay,
down
so my notes
the
for the
Eastern
king:
Path.
Bogarts, forest illusion, catfish,
Yes.
swordfish. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, catfish wouldn't make scratches that big.
Okay.
All right, notes for the king.
So you guys
Mason, can you get
very
more too?
carefully
Which one?
turned
Red or
the
blue?
carriage
Oh, red.
onto the eastern path and started heading down it. As you guys are I assume you guys are slowly going down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're slowly going down the path, and there doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of differences. You know, the swamp is how the swamp is, right? You know, you see a couple fish, some creatures, you know, some snakes and stuff slithering around, whatever. You don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Y'all do, as you're going further forward, it seems like this is more untamed as y'all get deeper. You know, where the paths beforehand, you could kind of see like, hey, you know, maybe people had walked here, maybe there was like tread marks on them. There's nothing like that on these. So it seems more wild, more wilderness, which kind of makes you question who put the path here in the first place, kind of thing. Yeah.
You know, as we travel down this the path less traveled, I'm starting to realize that perhaps it didn't matter. I'm seeing the same kind of shit as the other path.
Well, it was an extremely old ballad. You know, it was before they even had music. I heard they just wrote it down.
Huh. That sounds lame.
You guys, you notice off in the distance, it seems like this path is kind of like weaving towards one particularly large section of land that's peeking out. And this section of land seems to have a rather large tree on it.
That's beautiful. And it appears we're traveling towards that tree, which I'm a big fan of. Quack or Randall, actually. Do y'all know any large creatures that live in trees and swamps that can also cast giant illusions over an area?
You know, my father really pushed for me to learn that, but I learned how to play music.
Interesting.
I know of animals that live in trees, and I know of some animals that live in swamps. Together, no.
Interesting. Any of those animals that live in trees and or swamps know large illusionatory spells?
No.
You know, the barbarians might know more about animals.
I'm gonna look, and they're just arm wrestling. I don't think they do.
Yeah, maybe not.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
I would also like to make a will saving throw to see if I can see past any illusions.
Okay.
Would you like help with that?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
My will saving throw is an 11, but my perception check is a 26. 26.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 plus. I like the green dice more.
Give me 1 second.
Do I see any past a second layer of illusion, which is what the will saving throw is for?
No, you don't. But you are squinting really, really hard at a portion of the swamp to really try to see through the second illusion. And as you're squinting at it, it seems like two small specks that seem to just be part of the swamp, the color the same as the swamp and everything. They open up, and you can see an iris, and you can see the whites of some eyes, and then they close again.
Okay, good or bad? Good or bad news first?
What did your monk eyes see?
So, I believe I saw some eyeballs out there. They appear to be a part of the swamp. Now, I don't know if that was an illusion, or if I actually saw eyeballs inside of the swamp. So,
Where did you see it at?
I'm going to point my foot in the general direction, or in the exact direction which I saw it at, over there.
Quick, we should take a look at this and verify it.
I'm scared.
Does anyone have a rock?
Rox perks up and begins losing the arm wrestling match. And he's like, oh shit.
I have my sling.
Could you try throwing a rock or slinging a rock over there if we have a rock?
Yeah. Oh, let me roll.
I could also try electrocuting
in the general direction. That is a bad 16.
Once again, Quack chooses violence.
Okay, this time you.
This was
Done.
team effort.
Done.
I'm not trying.
We're just getting his attention. Don't kill him.
Yeah, it's a sling. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
I also once heard of a...
I'm sorry. What do you mean by?
Maybe we toss the rock instead of slinging
You
it.
know what? Yeah, maybe we do that.
Maybe not a big rock.
Yeah, just do a little I'm trying to skip a rock or something. In that general direction.
Okay, so you
Have you ever attempted to skip rocks with your feet?
No.
I want to see it now, though.
I don't think I
I'm not gonna
will.
lie.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That'd be a really nice talent.
That would be rather interesting.
You could use it for so many things.
So I will say that
This one
you were able
specific
to
thing.
throw a rock near where Ryan had seen these
Eyeballs.
eyes. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, there's really nothing in here that starts with an L. That's dumb. I'm kind of mad about that. Anyways, let me see. Ooh.
Ooh, good job, Quick. That was in the general direction of where I saw the eyeballs.
So
I
after
see it now.
as that splashes down, you see those eyes. They like flick back open again.
Look, there it
then,
is.
You see not just the eyes, but like a head rise out, and it's more of like an insectoid kind of head. You can imagine almost like an ant head, but if it's like a little bit thinner and all colored to be essentially like the swamp.
Camouflage.
Yeah, exactly. And as you're looking around, you see that there's like 6 of these.
Look, there they
Hello,
are.
good
3 on one
sirs.
side and 3 on the other. And as they like as their heads come out, like they start like looking around more, and they start to like get up and they rest on top of the swamp. Like they're just like they're like on the water.
Oh, like the water bugs, like those.
Yeah, and their legs are just like those water bugs. So it's like they have 4 legs that come out from their like abdomen section, and it sits flat, and they can easily move around on top of the water.
Yep, that's what they
I'm
look
gonna
like.
try talking to them. Hello, good sirs. May we bother you for a moment? And I'm gonna wait to see if they respond.
Real fast. What languages do you know, and can you?
I'm
do
only
you have
speaking
anything
common.
To speak other languages.
No, I skipped on that.
Okay. Let me see something.
Let me see if these gross bugs speak common.
Yeah.
Well, they don't, which is the problem.
Mason, do you have any bug minis?
Bug minis?
No. I have spiders, but after I got the spiders, I was like, ew, I don't want bug minis.
Those are not mustaches. That's supposed to be like the ant thingies.
You said there's
No,
about
if
6 of
they're
them?
big, we could use a
Yeah,
drider. Oh, there's 6 of them though.
No, and they're you said 3 on each side. Gonna place down these totally for those of you at home, they're definitely bug minis.
Yep.
Sure they are.
Well,
Wow, I love how this bug mini is painted to look like an orc. That was
I
very
did.
creative.
I don't particularly like that it says this, but I can't find what that is.
so
It's
we
dumb.
definitely might want
Unless maybe
to
there's just like a page of this.
mention bugs with eyes on the list of reasons why carts have gone missing.
What is the name of the bugs that live on the water? Water gliders.
Yeah, these creatures
Yes.
in particular are called bog strider.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. I am going to say they have common.
Alright.
So what did you ask them? Sorry.
Hello, good sirs. May we bother you for a moment?
Why are you in our swamp?
That's a good question. We were wondering the same thing. We thought this was a forest. Do you get that a lot?
No, there aren't many of you. At least not recently.
Path less traveled.
Do you know why that might be?
No.
What's further down this path?
Our home.
Is it the tree?
Yes.
Y'all live in the tree?
That's
No.
pretty cool. Oh.
Just
Or live
around
around
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Does the tree do anything for you?
It's a tree.
Of course.
Beautiful.
My bad. My mistake.
Just checking.
That was a stupid question. I'm sorry.
What else lives in this bog?
Dangerous things.
I can tell.
You should not be here.
Are the Bogarts
things
dangerous?
will eat you. The Bogarts are a nuisance. They attack us sometimes.
Do you know of anything that's eating the bogarts? Or they're young?
Dangerous things. They try to eat us too.
You know where these dangerous things are?
Or what they look like?
Ooh, yes, either one.
Do
Do they look like this?
Know where they?
Oh, like
You not dangerous thing. No.
Oh, thank God.
We do not know where they live. They seem to move around, but there are more losses on the road from them than anywhere else, and we do not know what they look like. Sometimes they are monster. Sometimes they look like some of you. Sometimes they look like Bogard. One of them even looked like us one time.
That's terrifying.
Do you know how long this place has been a swamp? Because everyone outside of this area thinks this is a forest.
No.
How long have you been
I've
here?
lived here whole life, and it's swamp.
Just out of curiosity, how long is a bog spider's life? Is it like normal?
How many
life?
moons?
Oh, yes, how many moons?
We may not have the concept of math, though.
Yeah.
We don't get old enough to learn math.
Right.
We learn math
We
the
get
first
used too quickly.
8 days. Shit.
It doesn't actually give how
Yeah,
long they
I
live on
didn't
here, so
think
I'm just
so.
gonna make some shit up, guys.
I did not think that.
We live about half of what you consider normal. 50-ish years.
That's
Oh,
a much
years.
more accurate answer than I was expecting.
That's a lot longer than I was expecting.
I'm underestimating their intelligence.
I was.
Do not underestimate us,
I
human.
didn't say that.
Um,
They can read minds.
you need to turn around.
Who is it?
Yes?
That was what the box rider did.
Oh,
we
he
were
just-
talking to.
Oh.
He
Clapped on
he
the
started
water.
tapping on the water.
Oh. All right. Well.
Thank you for this information. Is there anything we can give you in return?
You can leave.
Okay.
Very well.
Do you know what is down? We saw the Bogarts down one path. Do you know what's down the third path by chance?
We have not gone there in a long time. Last time we went there, no one came back.
That's what I figured.
Can we turn?
Called
We can't turn around on this path, right? Because of the wagon.
It would be very difficult.
Okay.
Could we turn
Do
around
you-
around the tree?
Yeah. Do you mind if we go to the island so we can get turned around there? Because we can't turn right here.
I believe the expression is "get turned."
We prefer you do not go to our home.
I see.
Is there any assistance you can provide for us to turning this cart around? We're
could.
furniture merchants.
We could disconnect the horses
Nope.
and push the wagon backwards and have
Nope.
the horses turn.
That's a lot
And
of.
by we, I mean rock.
Oh yes. Rock and Pig lift up the entire caravan.
Well, they can just push the caravan backwards, so the horses that can't move backwards.
You see them, all 6 of them kind of like stop. Like, because, they're kind of like moving around before, and they all kind of stop for a couple seconds. And then, like, the 2 that were kind of like on the backside come over and they stand on top. They climb up onto the trail on the back. And then the one that's been talking to you goes, our leader would like to speak with you.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, can we bring our caravan, or what? Should we leave it here?
Yes,
Okay.
we will lead you. And so, like, the 2 at the front start, like, skating on the water off towards
I
the...
have a vague memory of one of my past lives where this did not end in my favor.
Oh well.
What?
Ned was
Yeah.
like, let's bring you to our leader. All right. You know?
All right. Well, we have a couple options. We can choose
Leader
violence.
burns him
Yeah.
on fire.
We can choose violence.
Let's not choose violence.
Let's
this
not. Yeah, we already had that go south once.
time.
I'm a little worried they might eat us, but you know what?
Excuse me. What do you gentlemen eat?
We are... how do we...
I'm sorry. I don't know
How do
your
you say...
pronouns. Humans aren't
meat.
good. Shit.
Meat, just meat.
Shit.
You have a word for it, but I do not know it.
No, meat is
But
alarming.
we do not
but
eat sentient creatures.
Oh.
It is against our code.
excellent. Well, we're all sentient, correct?
Our horses aren't.
I think
Yes, they are.
they have. Shit.
Horses? Yeah.
Hey, Frank Sinatra. Did they look at me?
I'm going to pretend like they speak. It's a good thing these horses are magical horses.
Ventriloquism beat.
Weird.
That would've
I
been
want
awesome.
them to eat the horse.
I was like, it is a good thing that these horses are also sentient, isn't that right, Quack?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna like, that's correct. We are sentient.
You're going to get us fucking murdered, dude.
Okay. You need to
rolled a
roll me a
10.
performance check.
So that's a 9.
Okay.
About right.
Okay, and now you need to roll me a deception check.
That's a natural 20.
So 1 degree of success better.
So they firmly believe that you think that the horses are sentient, But they also know that you just made a noise and that you tried to make them think that the horses were making that noise.
It's okay, I nailed it.
Okay. Well, onward.
Okay. So you guys continue going forward. You all follow the path up until you guys start to get to the village, and there's a I'm not going to say well constructed, but it is constructed. It like gate, and it seems to be made out of pretty much whatever they could kind of find, loose wood, logs that fell, that kind of thing. They're a rather primitive society, all in all.
I would imagine so.
But they are a society, and they for the most part seem to be peaceful towards y'all. You don't see a lot of violence or anything like that. You see a lot of like artisans, people that are trying to craft things, make things like that. They just seem like, if humans lived in bogs and could slide on the water, these guys might be them.
That
Something
is
similar.
definitely...
And if they're insects.
Well, I will say that I am definitely impressed with Bog Glider Society.
Bog Strider.
Thank you. As you get closer, two bog striders open up the gate.
What do you think, Franken Sinatra? Yes, very nice.
Well, I know one thing.
Hey!
Why are you talking to yourself? Is this something that humans do?
No, I believe the horses speak through me.
As you say that, the boxer you're talking to kind of like smacks the water a couple of times, and you hear like a little like shrill kind of noise that you're gonna assume is their laughter, and it comes from like a whole lot of them, like any of them that are basically on the water right now.
I'm gonna say, well, I know one thing. Y'all sure have an appreciation for the arts.
Yes, our women are great artisans.
Well, if you'd
So
like,
are ours.
I could play some ballads for you.
That would be very kind of you.
Do you have a particular genre that you prefer?
What is genre?
Do you have a certain sound you like? Do you know any songs?
I like this sound, and he like smacks the water a couple of times.
I try to make something that goes good with that. I don't know.
Randall, do make sure that Frank and Sinatra speak through you as sentient beings. Perhaps they have some ballads that they can sing to our insectoid friends.
I whisper, what the fuck is he talking about? I say, oh, sorry, I was talking to myself.
I'm doing my best, Quack.
I see.
I'm sorry.
So humans do speak to themselves often.
Oh, yes, all the time. What were we saying?
Maybe a deception check.
Okay, that's 27.
They believe you. They believe that humans just talk to themselves. Like that's just the natural course of things.
All right. How much further are we to your leader?
If you will get out of your
Caravan?
rolly thing,
Gonna eat your horses.
you can park it
They're
there.
gonna fucking be like, okay, you
And
can leave.
Our leader is located over there near the large tree.
If you don't mind, perhaps we should leave our two compatriots there with the caravan. They're much more brash than the three of us.
That
Is
fine.
I don't think.
Will they cause any trouble?
No, they shouldn't.
Are you sure?
If they go to your king, they might. If they stay here, they probably won't cause any trouble.
Oh, we don't have king, but
Oh, sorry, queen.
Leader.
clan leader.
No, even better. Yes, they
Clan
have
person.
they clansmen. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Our two compatriots have a problem with clansmen, and women. So it might be best if they stay here.
I see. So you
Watch
guys drive
Frank and
the,
Sinatra.
y'all drive
We'll talk to the
carriage
Klansmen.
over to the side where they told you, and then y'all start to get ready to disembark. Lion, you're not wearing any like sandals or anything, right? Because you have those feet wraps instead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds right.
Yeah, okay. When you get off and like you step on the earth, you feel immense pain. Like something is you can tell it's external. It's not like it's almost like something is screaming out in pain that you couldn't feel until you touched the ground. and now you touch the ground, you can feel its pain, and it hurts enough to where it like stops you from moving.
You guys feel this?
What?
I'm always feeling something.
No, I don't like it.
Do you have to go to the bathroom?
As you're like almost like shaking because the pain's so bad, you fall to your knees.
Oh, this is worse.
Is Frank Sinatra saying something?
The horses speak through me. Quick, can you do me a favor
You're
and grab
the
my
box
sandals from
trying
my
to go.
bag?
Okay.
Okay. I am going to cast Calm Emotions on him to remove any emotion effect.
It still hurts, but okay, thanks.
Grab the
So
sandals. You actually
read
have
me
sandals?
exactly
I
what
have
calm
sandals.
emotions does.
Oh, okay.
You
was wearing
forcibly calm creatures in the area, soothing them to a non-violent state.
Well, he's not violent.
No, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
but it also, so if he
I
fails
choose
his check,
violence.
any emotion effects that would affect him are suppressed. So, like, if this pain is causing any emotion, it would be suppressed, is what I mean.
Is pain an emotion?
No,
No.
but if there's an emotion caused by the pain, like sadness or anger, it would get rid of
Alright.
it.
So
I'm not
so,
agitated. I'm not
Okay,
irritable.
then I'll save it.
I'm not irritable.
Yeah.
I could also kind of
as
soundburst on you.
So you barely managed to get out to ask Quake to get you your sandals, but by this point you're already on your knees and you don't know if putting on shoes will do anything, and you start like twitching and you fall to your side
Oh no, now there's more
and then you fall
contact.
unconscious.
Oh god, what if the ground is poison?
Well, the rest of you guys are on it and y'all aren't.
Well, I'm wearing
experiencing
shoes.
Anything.
Is there anything different about your floor?
Pig and
Are you
Rock
are you
pick
talking
me
to
up.
the
Oh yes, I'm talking
driver?
to
Okay.
this driver.
Pig and Rock pick me up and put me on the caravan.
We walk on this. We walk on other land. This has never happened.
Well,
Uh,
let's pick him up.
I'll
So-
cast the level 2 soothe on him if we think
So
that's a good
as you
idea.
guys,
Let's pick him up.
I didn't take any
and,
damage, right?
no,
Okay.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, never mind. I don't need to
he
do
doesn't
that.
take any damage.
I
He
thought
just
by-
felt immense pain.
Hmm.
And
You're-
try to
you're saying?
wake him up.
So you're gonna try to go pick him up.
Oh, Pig and Rock.
Well, yeah. Let's
So-
let's collectively pick him up because I probably cannot by myself.
No, Pig and Rock got
so
me.
So the box strider, he asked kind of, I don't know if you guys heard him, but he asked, "Is this normal?"
Oh, this is
Like while you were
not-
like right before you like fell over. Oh, is there anything we can do to help?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We can
That's
So-
Pig and Rock
try
throwing
to
me.
get him up. I'll
As
put the
Pig and
sandals
Rock
on
walk
him.
over to you, they, one of them kind of like gets underneath your legs, and the other one kind of like grabs underneath your shoulders, and they start trying to lift you up. And as they do, there's like huge resistance, and you can see like there's like vines and shit that have started to wrap around him, coming out of the ground, and they're
What is
holding
that?
him in contact.
Can you help us get that off of him?
We have never seen something like this. It seems like the forest or swamp does not want him to go.
You know what? I'm not sure what to do here.
I'm unconscious.
Can we get the vines off
We'll
of
jump to you
him?
here in a little bit.
Okay.
Can we
Um,
try to like pull? I want to try to pull the vines off of him. Well,
Okay.
well, actually, I want to ask the Striders if they would be upset if we like cut through the stuff.
Pig
'cause
is
I know
already
it's
cutting
there,
through.
like.
Well, hold on. You don't control Pig.
Because
You're
I
right,
know,
my bad.
yeah, because I know it's like their home, so I don't know if like,
So you want to ask them that?
yeah,
Go
like,
ahead.
is it okay for us to like rip or like cut through the
We
vines?
revere the great swamp. Please do not. It has a reason that it needs him.
But it knocked him unconscious. How is he to help?
I do not know.
Guess
We
we could
would
just wait
ask
for him to
that
wake
you-
up.
I want to
And
try.
wait, at least until our leader gets here, we will fetch him.
Can I do a sense motive on that?
Sure.
Okay. What is that, like raw charisma in this game?
Sure. Whatever you want to be.
Okay.
You can even do society. I don't care.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to do
Acrobatics
society.
check.
That's a
Right.
10.
So you look into his bug eyes and you're like, man, I really
Yeah.
don't know what bug emotions are, but I trust this guy for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so they run off to go and fetch their leader,
I'm gonna
who they
go.
says has a connection with the swamp.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go to the caravan where we have like the broken up table and try to like put some underneath Lion to like try to prevent him from like getting up. I don't know.
Sucked
I
in.
think he's getting sucked in. So like to try to
He's
prevent
getting
him from
eaten.
getting like
Like sucked in? Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Get out of the
Um,
swamp.
As
Giving you the
in the
big
time that
suck.
it takes for you to go and like pull, like the table part of the table y'all like destroyed, these vines and like roots and stuff have seemed to fully engulf all but like his head. So he's like wrapped over now, almost completely.
all right, I don't know what to do, guys.
And so
I don't know what to do, Randall.
Didn't your friend have his hands tied?
Mm-hmm.
Was there something in there?
Yeah. He had. Wait, I know. Do we know?
I mean, I think he's told you.
Do we
about
know?
I feel like I might have mentioned it in passing.
It.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'm,
you
like,
mentioned it a
secretive
couple
about
times.
it.
Okay. Okay. He has seeds. He has seeds in there. That's
Maybe the
that's
ground
why the
is hungry?
forest. Maybe the forest wants. Maybe the forest needs to grow here.
Maybe he's getting his feet where he gets the tree arms.
Yeah, that's an 8th level.
Yeah, that was
If we
out
had
of
it now,
character.
we'd be like, oh shit.
I feel like there's nothing I can
So-
do right now, so just wait for the leader to get there.
So
Oh, now you can grab the dryad.
to what Lion is experiencing.
Ah!
Stop
It was
sucking
boy.
Stop sucking.
uh,
It's not the kind of sucking that I want.
this sucking hurts. You're not
Oh,
supposed to
hell
do
yeah.
it like this.
Nice.
Oh,
So
nice.
Lion, as you fall unconscious, you enter this like deep black void, and then you hear this voice that says, "Carrier of life, please help restore the forest."
That's my plan. I plan to carry these seeds where they need to be.
Not
Taken to.
that forest, the one that you're in, my forest.
How do you wish me to do that?
There are creatures that have made this place their home, and they have been here for some time. At first, and as you're hearing this voice in your head, the blackness changes in front of you, and you seem to be like hovering over the forest, and you can see the forest completely. And so you can tell this is some point in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this entity that's talking to you seems ancient. And so it says, at first, it was not a problem. It was like any other creature. It hunted, it lived its life, it contributed to nature. But then others of a similar type to it came together. And when they were numerous enough, they started to change me. They started to make me less of a forest and more of what you see now. And as he's talking about this, like you see almost like in a time lapse,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you like fast forwarded, as the forest slowly became more and more swamp, and as that swamp spread out from this massive tree. And so he says, please restore me to what I used to be. I do not wish to become a swamp like these creatures want. I want to be a forest.
Do you know what these creatures look like?
And as you say that, you see like a whole lot of different images flash through your head. You know, sometimes they look like people. Sometimes it looks like a bogard. Sometimes it looks like a bog strider. Sometimes it looks like an alligator or a frog. And it says, I am not sure as to what they truly look like. They always wear a different face or body or shape. But they have powerful magic. Especially when the three are together.
The three.
Yes.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them. And they have a lair somewhere. I believe. And it like zooms in on like a section of the swamp. And there seems to be this almost looks like a cave entrance, which is odd in a swamp.
Yep.
So it almost looks like someone had to have put this together to make it look like a cave entrance that goes down and then under the swamp. And you hear, I believe this is their lair, but I have been weakening, and I cannot tell anymore.
What you have given me is sufficient. As a member of the Monastery of the Broken Roots, I shall take this task upon me and my compatriots, and we shall restore you to your former glory.
Thank you, young one. And as it says that, you kind of feel like this ancient entity's consciousness departing from you. And then you wake up, and the vines and the roots start to uncurl.
Oh, I feel like a beautiful butterfly as I stretch my. Do I have wings, Quack?
No.
Oh, just thought I'd check.
Well, okay.
Nope.
Looks like I did all of that work for just a good nap.
Yeah,
It must have been one hell of a nap. I've never been sucked into the earth like that.
Yes. I'm sorry to have alarmed you, my compatriots. And gentle striders.
Now you get
Sorry
to this
about that.
point, the
happens
Strider
on
leader
occasion.
comes in and says, "What happened? I was told there was an emergency."
Oh, I'm sorry. It appears that they mistaken my cocoon form for
Human's cocoon?
yes.
Only
very-
this one.
Very
yeah.
certain.
Roll me a deception check.
Yeah, that's a 3.
All right.
I thought I had more deception.
Now, with that in mind, tell me how you would tell them yes to that.
I think so.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
the Strider leader goes, "Okay, I guess humans have changed since the last I saw them."
Only him.
Yeah, I had not seen a human cocoon before
Interesting.
either.
It's a special.
Now, some of us humans go through a metaphorical cocoon, but that's for another topic.
How can a cocoon be metaphorical?
It's not necessarily the cocoon, but a transformation that is metaphorical, as one does after they emerge from their cocoon.
Like if you cast polymorph, but not really.
What is a polymorph?
Imagine if you could be anything.
Okay.
That's it. That's the whole concept.
Why would I be anything when I can be something?
Exactly.
I do not
Anyways,
understand you.
The emergency was that he got tangled up by vines. We did not know what was happening. He went unconscious, but apparently he's okay now.
I do apologize for
Good to hear.
the alarming nature of the cocoon process.
Your apology is.
I just
Accepted.
crack a smile like,
Why are you showing us your threatening teeth?
I do apologize. I think the horses were speaking through me.
That's not threatening for humans. That it's a
Nor
sign
horses.
of what would it be, like niceness?
Gratitude.
That's a sign of friendliness
I see.
for humans, at least.
Okay. Well, I am glad that you are friendly.
As I crack open the smile again.
And it's just like a real, I hope they don't kill me.
Yes.
kind of smile. Please follow me. We can discuss more in my house.
Excellent.
Okay.
Pig and Rock,
My house.
do please stay here with Frank and Sinatra. Make sure that these sentient horses are kept company.
Are these the horses?
No, those are
Okay, these can be the
those
horses.
can be the horses.
So you guys are escorted up the
3
little
is for
rise
horse.
towards the extremely large tree. And Lion, you can feel that tree. Like if you were to, spin around a whole bunch till you got really dizzy with your eyes closed, you could walk to that tree no problem. And you've never felt a connection like this before.
This tree is a miracle to have withstanded all of the devastation of the storms and everything. It is quite beautiful. And I believe we have, I assume we have, your clan leader, Strider. We don't know your name, actually.
We do not really give names to each other.
That's okay.
I guess this is something that humans need.
No, I will just...
You can just call me clan leader if that works.
Yes, well, I'm assuming it is under the great tutelage of you, clan leader, that this tree has been well preserved.
We do revere the tree and the life that it has lived and what force of nature it must be, but we have not preserved it. That is something that it has done itself. It is a very strong being.
Yes, it is. Now that we have entered into your house,
All right.
why have you summoned us?
As my scout told you, there have been evil things happening in this swamp, and possibly for a long time. We are relatively new here, only 1 or 2 generations. But in that short time, we have felt this great evil, and we have not been able to do anything about it. And it has attacked us many times, stolen our young, killed our warriors, and decimated our village. And it also seems to have done something similar to the Bogarts. But even with that, the Bogarts still strike at us, and it weakens us and pushes us further and further towards death. We do not know why the Bogarts are so eager to attack us, and we have moved our village several times further and further away, yet still they come. We would like for your help in destroying them.
Yes, the eating of the young seems to be a common theme between you and the Bogarts.
Have you spoken with them?
Briefly.
They're dead.
Oh. Well, that is a good thing. They are a very violent race.
They claimed that one of us ate their young.
It must have been one of the evil ones.
Could an evil one be eating all of our young?
It is possible. I do not know.
Would you still want the Bogarts gone if the evil ones are gone?
Perhaps. It would depend on if the Bogarts were still attacking us. We just want to live in peace with nature. We do not want to have to worry about being assaulted
I understand.
by other sentient beings.
And then from what Randall told us, we know that the Bogarts will continue to go further and further out, right?
Yeah, they're a rather violent race.
Maybe we should just destroy them to be on the safe side. Maybe not us, maybe an army, but...
Yes.
How big is the Bogart settlement?
We have not seen their settlement, but we have knowledge passed down about Bogarts from the past. And with how many warriors they have sent to attack us in the past, I would say they have a small village, not more than 20 or 30 Bogarts.
If only it was only 6. If it was 6, that would be fantastic.
Do you know of any weaknesses they may have?
Well, they are rather easy to anger.
Okay.
I do not know if that is a weakness or strength, but other than that, they are rather primitive, even compared to us. They normally just lash out at whatever they can, and they don't really think or strategize. They don't build very well. And so what they normally use is sticks they find.
You mentioned that there seemed to be some evil force eating your young,
Yes.
and same with the Bogarts. According to what the Bogarts have told us. And you seem to be very knowledgeable of at least the surrounding areas. Earlier on our travels, we encountered a fork in the road. One leading us here,
Yes.
one apparently leading us to the Bogart Society,
Yes.
and a third path that we chose not to travel. Do you know what is on that third path?
That path has carried more of your kind into the swamp. I believe it would eventually lead out of the swamp. But we have not gone over there in quite some time. It is too close to the Bogarts for us to venture there.
If you don't mind me asking, if you can maneuver on the water, why do you have a path here? Why is it built here?
We do not know who constructed these paths or why they were constructed in the first place. But it does make moving certain items easier. Wood, for example, and other things. So that is why we live here. We
Yeah.
did live on a little island at one point where there was no path, but the Bogarts still attacked us there.
If are the bog striders, that's what they're called, right? Are y'all capable of living on solid ground, or do y'all prefer the?
We can, but we are creatures of the marsh.
Yes.
We do much better in marshes and swamps.
Mm-hmm.
Living on ground is hard for us. We like to have buildings and things of that nature, but we will normally flood them. This is one of the few buildings that is not like that, and it is to accommodate any guests that we get.
Oh.
So, I assume y'all have already thought about this, but why not just move to a different marsh? Is the next one pretty far?
We do not know where the next marsh is. It is not normal for a village of this size to up and leave. It is not until the village grows much larger that we can spare people to go and find a new home.
I see.
And the Bogarts. I do not know of which environment the Bogarts choose to live. All I know so far is that they choose violence.
Every
the
morning.
Bogarts.
Bogarts
Every morning, yes.
normally live in swamps or river type areas. They are very similar to us in a lot of ways, but they are a lot more violent and uncaring than we are. They are almost like a pest. You always find them there, and you can almost never get rid of them.
That does seem to be an issue. Now, in regards to the forces that appear to be the evil forces that aren't the Bogarts, the other ones that currently reside in the swamp, how would I say this? Do you believe that they are on the Bogart side of? They seem to be attacking both of you, indiscriminately. I believe that's how you say that word. Do you believe that these creatures are towards the center? And also,
Well, I mean, you saw where their lair, or at least where the tree thought their lair was.
right,
And it's more or less. And you guys are right here right now?
right,
It's more or less somewhere around.
okay. Do you know how much of this area are the bog
Right,
striders aware
sorry.
of? Like, I guess how large is
A
your?
bit more.
How large
I was
is
just
your
thinking about it. That's a
there
little
you go.
better.
how large is your society, and how far do y'all
This
do bog
is
striders travel?
our society, and he kind of like displays or he
Gestures.
Yeah, he kind of gestures like opening his hands, but he doesn't really have 5 fingers. It's more like 3, so it's just kind of like
Ninja turtling it.
yeah, exactly. He goes, "This is all that is left of us. In the last generation, we were twice this size, but we have taken many losses, and this swamp is more deadly than others. The creatures here seem to be more vicious and tenacious, and they seem to attack for almost no reason sometimes. But our influence is small. We don't go far. We have found that if we extend ourselves, we normally open ourselves up to attack. And so we are trying to conserve ourselves and survive."
Yes, I do understand. I guess final question for me. Do the Bogarts have any means for travelers to travel as they do? To maneuver on top of the bog? Just, I don't know. You guys seem to be...
The Bogarts can move through water rather well. They can swim easily. But, at least in this swamp, most of the time they ride their creatures, which allows for them to move much faster. They are 4-legged with a tail. The Bogarts raise them, and they wear their scales as armor. I believe you call them crocodiles.
I believe they're more swordfishes, but...
I do not know this term.
Me neither.
Is this more of like how the
Metaphor?
performance is?
I don't know, Quick, would you like to describe a swordfish? I have never seen them myself.
Well, they don't have 4 legs. They are more like fish with a fish tail, and on the front of them, their nose is very long and it comes to like a tip. So that's why they're called swordfish, because your nose looks like a
It's
sword.
like how crocodile's called that because it wears Crocs.
What is a croc?
That is an excellent question.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, what is a croc?
Yeah.
But this is how they move so quickly around the swamp. Normally they are not that fast. We usually are able to outmaneuver them and outrun them. But them riding on these creatures has allowed for them to gain the edge in our conflict.
Yes, and the bog striders do not have any similar forms. I mean, you just travel on foot, and you are well equipped to do so, I assume.
Yes, as you saw.
Yes.
We
Do
should
the
steal the
Bog
crocodile.
striders. How much material do you have to? I don't want to say waste, but to allow
Spend,
to give
to allocate.
to outsiders. I'm thinking planks, wood, something of that nature.
Not much, if any. We are still trying to rebuild from the last boggart attack.
Hmm.
And you saw most of our people working in the village. And wood is scarce. At least wood in the area that we can get without being attacked.
Right. Okay. Just wondering. Okay. Do my compatriots, do y'all have anything you wish to speak to the clan leader? This large clansman, if you will.
I think I'm caught up.
Will you destroy the boggarts for us?
I will make sure someone does.
Yes. I believe. Well, we were sent here on a mission, and it appears that the mission does entail removing the Boggart Society,
Thank you.
at least partially.
I wish it was holy.
It is a major factor of it after this conversation.
Is there anything that you can give us that might allow us to move through the water? Because as you said, that most people are dying like on the roads.
There is nothing that we know how to make that would help you.
Okay.
Quick, I do believe I have an idea, but perhaps we should... it has been a great honor speaking with you, clan leader. I believe me and my compatriots
I do a
have
bow.
to... Oh, yes, as I also bow.
Wow.
I think we have some things to talk about in preparation to defeating the Bogart Society, but outside of that, it was an honor meeting you
Thank you.
and your people.
Good day.
Okay, and then I deep bow and I just kind of stay bowed as I walk backwards. I don't
Just
know how
all
this
the time,
works.
just
Just
bow.
walk backwards as I'm bowed,
I'll just walk out like a normal person.
and then I'm assuming we leave.
Okay. So you guys get back on your wagon.
By the way, real quick, I don't think that thing can hear Curtis. Because see that big one? That was Christian. And these little
Yep.
ones
Yeah,
are me and
it was
Curtis.
picking up Curtis.
It does pick me up.
He was just talking a
Oh,
little
okay.
quieter. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Curtis.
Well, yeah, I was talking a little quieter because the boat, or not the boat, it's the Bog Striders, in my opinion, I'm more like a...
Softer voice.
It's softer, but it's also more like raspier.
And I can amplify it later.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's not what I did for the last one, because the last one sounded like garbage.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
really?
because didn't use the microphone apparently, and I just used the computer. That's why
That's what
now.
Jeff meant
The-
by...
Nice to know.
Gargle.
That's why
Yeah.
the laptop is facing everyone now, in case I do that again.
Nice.
Because it was just
Smart.
using the
Smart.
laptop microphone and not the good one.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. I use the restroom real fast.
Sounds
So let's have a
good.
short little break, and then we'll pick it back up with you guys, I guess, leaving the village? Or
Yeah.
did y'all want to stay in the village a little bit before I need to talk or something?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I
Also,
we're gonna
did you
leave the
guys
village.
already eat lunch? 'Cause I haven't eaten
no.
yet. Do y'all want to order anything?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
What kind of food are you thinking?
Um.
What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeffrey, what do you think? What kind of food do we get?
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, if you're at this part of the video, type what kind of food should we get? By the time you hear this, it'll be like 2 weeks ago, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll like it if you were right.
Yeah.
So you guys have loaded back into your carriage. Or would it be technically a carriage?
It is
Caravan.
a caravan.
Yeah.
Or caravan.
Do
Anyway.
Frank and Sinatra look like they've been eaten?
No.
Sick.
Because if they looked like that, they wouldn't be there anymore. And they're definitely there. And
Sounds
Lion,
logical.
They just took a bite
Right.
out of each
Just
one.
a random chunk. So as you guys, you've now turned your vehicle around and y'all are getting ready to go back onto the trail, or at least what you guys know as the trail. And Lion, as you're looking at it, you realize that it's not necessarily just a trail. Like, yeah, it has dirt and stuff like that. It's risen a little bit more above the swamp area, and it's something that's compact enough that you can ride on. But you can feel that same kind of connection that you felt to the tree. So it has to be some part of that tree that is making it. That is that trail.
Alrighty then. So, we have two options now. We can attempt to speak with the Bogards and see if they can lend us any aid on vanquishing whatever creature dwells in the swamp. Creatures that dwell in the swamp.
I don't think they will, because they don't want to lose any more numbers. They said a lot that their settlement's really small.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to rebuild still, so I don't think they would want to lose any more.
I think if we're going to talk with Bogards, we should wait until there's like 6 of them alone.
Yes, we form a scouting party. Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Does anyone have Speak with Dead?
unfortunately,
No.
I do not. But
Okay.
our other option is to travel down the mysterious path and just kind of, I guess, assume hope for the best is the best term.
Right.
And hope that we encounter, or we sneak up on whatever we're going to encounter. It's kind of hard for us to sneak up because we're in this caravan. But I do not know how hopeful the Bogart Society will be. Oh, what do you think? What do y'all think?
I think it's dangerous. What do you think, Quet?
Well, I agree that it's dangerous, but I think if we have the Bogarts help us, it's our best option. But at the same time, even if they help us, we're going to have to kill them after.
Not necessarily. Well, we don't have to. We do have to report back to the commander, and we can inform them of the Bogarts that dwell here. Mm-hmm. However, they might try to wipe out the Bog Striders as well. I do not know how the capital feels about the Bog Striders, if they just see them as beasts or intelligent creatures, as we saw apparently. But the Bogarts are definitely a problem for both societies.
Do we have any means of mail?
No.
I should have picked Unseen Servant. Or Find Familiar.
Go back all the way to and deliver this letter.
Yeah, within an hour.
Yeah, I think we took.
Fly, you fool!
I think we took a sending stone from the capital, but I don't know how far it reaches.
How do we use such a thing?
Did I write down if we took it? I'm pretty sure we
I don't
did.
recall if you guys did.
Then I'm gonna say no.
I think we saw a sending stone. I don't think we took one.
Yeah, y'all definitely saw them.
No, but I have
Those are
bracers
the
of
red.
dashing and bracers of missile deflection.
Missile deflection?
I forgot I had those.
Maybe you should do something with them.
I don't remember what either one of them do.
Alright.
Do you think they're in the core rule book?
I think they might be.
I'll look.
Either in that or they're in the GM's guide.
I'll look for them. But
Well, I mean, you
I
guys are
think
the
they
ones that
are.
are making a decision right now.
Yeah.
So.
So, which way where do y'all think we should go?
Why don't we start with a small group of Bogarts? Get over there, scout a little bit, see if we can talk to a few of them, because I don't want to just walk in to the nest, you know?
Mm-hmm. Is there a limit to how many magic items you can hold or you can wear?
There's a
I
mechanic
think
in here.
There is a mechanic.
So on here, see how it says invest?
Mm-hmm.
You spend points to have magic items attuned
Gotcha. Okay.
that you're wearing.
I should probably fill that out.
Please and thank you.
I'm not wearing any yet, so I haven't learned it.
Yeah, I've learned that.
That's fine. All right. So let's see. Do we want to? We want to definitely try to get the Bogart, a small caravan of the Bogards. I think that would be preferably less than 6 because I feel like we could take on about 6.
I think we could do a strong 5.5.
Yes, I agree. 5.5 Bogards. I think the 5 of us can fight and make it out. Anything more? Do we have any means of stealth? Any means of perhaps we can lure a small group of Bogards away?
Funny you mentioned that. I actually had the opportunity to gain stealth this morning, but instead I chose to prevent stealth.
Oh, nice. Excellent. That's fine.
Yeah, see, I have it written down all right here.
So braces, yeah, they're both in here, Curtis.
607, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's
So
the
bracelet, it's a bracelet of dashing. It's
Facts.
1 action to activate it once per day. You gain plus 10
To your movement
to
speed.
your movement speed for 1 minute.
And you get a +1 to your acrobatics check. when you wear
Yes.
it.
And then bracers of missile deflection. It's a reaction. It requires
Plus
that
2
you are
to your
aware of the
AC.
attack and not flat-footed. You gain a +2 to your AC against that triggering attack. If this would cause the attack to be a failure, the attack misses you.
Yep. Alright, what are you guys gonna do?
It's only once per day.
Yeah.
Well, I still have that infiltrator's elixir that we can use, but it only lasts 10 minutes.
Which of us is the sneakiest? I have.
This will give you
3.
+4 to deception. Because the thing is, you would take the shape of a humanoid. Oh wait, did we say that they were humanoid?
They are humanoid.
Okay. So somebody could take the shape of a Bogard.
My deception is rather high, actually.
My deception is rather low.
And I'm kind of small, so I would only be like a Bogard child.
You might get eaten.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you think the Bogards would be upset if I brought an instrument with me?
I do not know.
I
haven't seen
I
any
think they
Bogart.
might assume that it's a weapon.
I could say it's a club.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that
the only-
took it from me.
The only thing is, like, what are we gonna do? Like, if you go in as an infiltrator.
Hello, fellow Bogards. That's the best I got.
Because I'm thinking the best thing, I think we want them to help us find those things that are eating the children.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't know how. My issue is I don't know how helpful the Bogards will be.
Now, here's the problem with our plan. If we were to shapeshift and tell them we're one of them, and then say, hey, help us kill people who are shapeshifting and saying they're one of you,
Yeah.
Ooh,
that
yes,
is not going to work.
Excellent.
Smart.
It might be
Thank you.
wise to completely ignore the Bogart village, despite what the DM has crafted. What beauty the DM has crafted.
That is nothing new.
It might be wise for us to, unless the Bogarts have some form of shoes that allow us to travel on, perhaps made out of crocodile.
I don't recall any such thing.
I don't think so. I think they're just kind of
forgot how to
like
do my character's
frogs
voice.
also, which
Yeah,
makes
that's okay.
it easy for them to travel.
One can only hope. That would be the only thing that I would request from the Bogarts would be some form of way to travel through the swamp. But we know that Bogarts wake up and choose violence, according to the ballad,
Every day.
every day. Yes, And,
Everyday violence.
perhaps, and we don't have any meaty offerings for them.
True. We don't want them to have Frank nor Sinatra.
Yes, I'd rather them
yeah,
not.
I was about to say we have Frank and Sinatra, but
This entire time you have.
well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Against
Sinatra has been the rock
Look,
of the group for the
Had,
past
had
2 days.
we lost them earlier,
say
we would
that,
not
Sinatra,
have this
like,
opportunity
Kind of
now.
bucks around because Sinatra's still scared.
Oh,
Yes, do you think it would be? Perhaps we could trade Frank and Sinatra for crocodiles. That would be awesome.
That's true. If we did take our horses into a crocodile area, we would not really be returning with them, huh?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. So
Maybe we
Question
leave the
is-
horses somewhere safe.
we could leave them at the junction point, and then the three of us could travel there and rock and pick and watch over the horses. They seem to be rather good at that. But I don't know if entering the Bogarts aside, I don't know if it's worth it.
Why don't we just go
I don't
north?
either.
Yeah, or down the third path.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Which way does that go? Because I think we said up, which is relative.
No, we said north.
Oh,
It does go north.
well, you know, north is also relative, but yeah.
Everything can
Yes.
be west.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So okay, then
Oh, you went Earth West? No, I meant Mars West.
Mars west. I'm
Where
on
even
Saturn
is
west.
that? Sorry, Christian.
Okay, so do we take the northern path and ignore the Bogart village?
I think so.
I guess, yeah, because I don't want. Well, they said it was a small village. Do you think we
Of
could
20, of
Oh.
perhaps like 20-ish people.
Take, yeah, we can surround us. With
They also might just mean the people there are small.
I don't think so.
What time of day is it? How long have we been traveling?
Most of the day.
Most of the day?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's dusk yet.
Mm.
We'll probably be there about an hour or two.
Yes, and I do not think it's wise for. I mean, I'm pretty stealthy, but don't think it's wise for me to travel alone into the Bogart village and inspect their forces, and then I could. If you had any of the dark vision elixirs, I can travel at night. But I don't know how wise that would be.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very smart.
I said wise, not smart.
Well, okay.
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, I mean, we can keep going north and we'll probably run into, like, those monsters.
Oh, you know what? Perhaps we should stop the caravan at the junction point. Cast a light on it as a beacon, like the Bogarts did last time. Or like we did with the Bogarts last time.
And draw them out.
Yes.
Or we could use any other object.
I don't recall if you guys ever cast light on a different object. I don't think y'all ever did.
I'm
Which
assuming
would
it's
mean
been
that
past 24 hours.
Well, seeing as you guys started the fight at like really, really late.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't been.
Hmm.
It's still bright as shit.
Yeah, but you know.
Good thing everyone's
just got
thought that's
used to
been
it.
normal
We
so
just got
far.
used
We just got
Yeah.
used to it. Yeah, so we can attempt to draw the Bogarts out,
Mm-hmm.
but that would require us sleeping in ships. That's an option.
I don't think we want to wait for our enemy to attack.
North it is then.
Alright.
But we will have to, at some point, rest for the night. And I think it might be safest if we
Did it before.
rested at the junction point
Yeah.
and then left at dusk-isk.
Very well.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the junction point.
And 1D100 Krakens show up.
Mm-hmm.
No, crocodiles.
Crocodiles, yes.
Krakendiles.
Yeah.
So you guys make it to the junction point, and then y'all more or less set up camp, which in this case isn't really like a real camp because y'all don't really have the room to make a fire and set up a tent and all that. So you guys kind of just try to sleep as best you can in the back of your wagon.
For the majority of the night, or at least while do we take shifts watching the camp? I think that might be wise.
Yeah.
So during my shift, I'm gonna spend it on the actual path itself as opposed to the caravan.
Okay.
And just connect
Are you,
with
like,
nature.
Trying to wander around it, or
I'm not really
anything,
trying
or-
anything.
Okay.
I think now that I know that this path is a part of, it appears to be part of the tree, I just want to just vibe with it.
All right, you vibe with it.
We vibing out here, boys.
You're just all chilling, and occasionally the tree's like, "Oh, I'm in so much pain."
I feel your pain, tree. I feel your pain. But yeah, I guess I got a 26 for my perception.
So
Do I see anything on my shift?
you don't see anything, but you hear stuff.
Okay, even better.
Coming from the Bogart village, you hear a lot of noise. You can't necessarily make out what they're saying or anything, but it's loud. It's a lot of overlapping voices, and it's something that you might consider similar to if you got like a whole bunch of people together at once and they were all trying to shout over each other. That's kind of like what you feel, if that makes sense. Like that, the noises that you hear, they're coherent. Like there's meaning associated with them, but there's just so many overlapping noises that you can't discern anything.
It doesn't sound like they're in combat, though.
No.
Okay. So they're probably just asking, like, who ate my children?
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
A
And I don't
dingo,
hear
you
anything.
baby.
I don't hear anything coming from like the northern path.
Nope.
Cool. What are you beautiful creatures saying? I am sorry, I do have to destroy your entire village if my mission is to be complete, but y'all will be fine. Actually, no, you won't. The second this starts turning, you will probably leave, and then the human society will destroy you. I'm sorry. Who's next in the shift? I whisper small apologies to the Bogart village.
Oh, is it time for me to awake already?
Yeah. So your turn, Randall, for the shift.
I just sit at the front of the caravan for like however many hours.
Okay. Alright, so you guys finish taking your shifts.
Wait, why are we taking any shifts? We'll just make the barbarians do it.
Yeah, they don't even need to sleep.
Frank and Sinatra, y'all take the turn. Winnie, if anything bad happens.
So the morning comes. You guys wake up feeling refreshed, hopefully. What would y'all like to do?
We say we're just going to go down the northern path, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you'll make your way down the northern path.
Frank Sinatra.
Ho.
Ho. Wee.
Ho. Let's go.
James Baxter.
Yorley.
Yeah, speak to
alright.
the horses and yodels.
Yodel.
So you guys start to make your way down that northern path, and it starts winding. And it seems to be maintaining a mostly northern direction. About an hour after you guys have been going down it, it takes a sharp turn to the west. And as it's going towards the west, the path seems to straighten out, and the path, which you now know is the roots of the tree, seem to not be less sturdy, but almost be infected or diseased. You notice there's like sections of the roots that you can see where it seems to be like cracked and like some kind of pus almost is coming out of it. As you guys continue to head in this westerly direction, you can finally start to see some wreckage of caravans. Things that y'all thought y'all would have seen well before this. Do y'all want to look for anything?
Yeah, I actually want to.
And the wreckage is still off in the distance at this point.
Okay, it is.
You guys are just starting to see it.
Okay.
And you can tell that rather far ahead, because I mean it's pretty flat here, that the path splits again, and one way kind of goes more of into like a west-southwest kind of direction, almost like curling around on itself, and then the other one goes back to being north.
Okay. At this point, I want to do a perception check to see the tree spirits and stuff. They showed me generally where the cave entrance is. I'm going to try to look for something that I find familiar that might kind of which way the cave.
Well, if we
Just
go
kinda-
north,
I
we
guess
go out of the swamp.
Just
right?
be aware, kind of like a general
So,
perception check.
general-
That's what I'm looking
yeah, go
for. Also, at this point, now that we're getting closer, that's a 14 for my perception check. But I'm assuming y'all are wondering about that strange cocoon that I entered, the cocoon shape that I've I entered in yesterday.
Yes, I suppose.
I didn't want to mention anything in front of the bog striders. As you know, I have been sent, or as you may know, I don't know if you know for sure, but I have been sent on a great mission from the monastery of Broken Roots to restore nature back to this desolated landscape that we call home. As I entered into the Bogstrider's house, or Bogstrider village, I should say, I had a strong enough connection to nature that it spoke to me, and also wrapped me up in vines.
Yeah, quite aggressively.
It mentioned that it's been infected and diseased, and there are several creatures that are doing it. It showed me visions of a cave or a similarly constructed area somewhere within the forest. I believe that we are in that area, so do be mindful. And if these creatures are strong enough, they probably possess magics. And so do be aware of that.
And this cave, this is where those creatures are.
Yes, that is the source of the infection and what has slowly over time transformed this luscious forest into the marsh that we see before us. So do be aware if we have anything that could counter spells.
This is the exact kind of situation I was looking for. You know how great of a ballad this would be? This would sell like hotcakes.
Yes, I am glad that you are excited for it. Now, hopefully, with the destruction of these creatures, the forest should return back to normal.
As for countering magical effects, I can really only do that if they're visual or audio.
That's fine. And, just letting you guys aware of the possible outcomes that we will be facing in the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Now, do any of you know anything that lives in caves, travels in packs?
Trolls!
Truly very magical.
Oh, not trolls. Hags?
I don't know.
I just are saying words I've read in books.
Yep. You and
I've heard
Quack
of
know
songs.
much more than I would about any of these
as much about
creatures.
magical things, especially in swamps and in caves.
Well, my occult studies mainly revolved around magic.
So if y'all can, just rack your brain and be aware. I'm looking for a cave. So if y'all see anything,
Cave.
head in the right way.
Yeah.
A hole in the ground, huh? Or a wall.
Something. Yeah, I'm going to look at the path that we're on. It's like, I think I might put on my shoes for a little bit.
So
I don't think I want to be connected to this kind of.
Probably smart, right? As you put on your shoes, you feel your connection to the tree dim. But based on your perception check from earlier, you do have a general idea of where you think this cave would be, and you think you might be able to reach it if you continue, like once you reach that fork that you're coming up to, if you go in that west-southwest kind of direction.
Okay.
But so as you guys are slowly continuing on, there's quite a bit of wreckage around that junction point. And it almost seems like either the tree here is really weak, and maybe some of the marsh is like coming over in this area, but the ground becomes less stiff here. It's more giving, as if that tree is starting to like die in this part and kind of like going under, and the marsh is taking over it. Are you guys trying to like look for anything as you're coming up on this kind of an area, or are you all just kind of?
I'm not very good at that, so instead I will help.
All right,
I will
who are you gonna
inspire the competence of who has the highest will. Or highest
will or
wisdom. Their perception.
My perception's a 9.
Yours is better.
Okay. Lion, please let me inspire you with a serenade of wisdom.
Serenade.
Got the same thing.
He looked and he saw all the things.
I got a 13.
Okay, well, I passed my check, so you can add 1 to that.
14.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What's your grade sheet?
I'm still looking for the I don't really care too much for the wreckage.
Or actually, I critically succeeded, because I got a 9 plus 18. So that's like 31,
27.
right?
9 plus.
Or wait, oh yeah, 26. So not a critical success. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I just kind
I
of want
can't
to
do
keep.
math.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the cave entrance. As we're traveling here, it says, do y'all think it would be wise if we continued on traveling on caravan? I know we see a lot of wreckage around us. It might perhaps be easier for us to travel, not on the caravan. Well, not travel, but it might be
Too difficult to maneuver around the wreckage?
yes. In case we have to like turn around or something, we might
Yeah, I
find
think
it
we
easier
should.
if we didn't travel on via caravan.
I don't know where we could keep the horses that would be safe.
Well,
I could just let them run free.
We could just like leave Rock and Pig here.
watch over 'em.
Just to ride.
I look in the back of the caravan. What are they doing currently?
Arm wrestling.
Sounds about right.
Y'all are
Your
cool with that,
favorite
right?
pastime.
Pig, Rock, can you guys stay here and watch the horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Only if I win at arm wrestling.
Excellent. Okay.
Have we come up with the caravans yet?
Have you?
I don't know.
You told me? You're the one that's driving.
Let's walk over there.
You're the one that's driving
Let's
the
leave the
wagon,
caravan.
right?
But like, I think
Yeah.
she meant, have we traveled far enough to?
Get on foot.
Yeah, if you want to be close enough to get on foot and then go and like try to investigate them, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now, I do not control the speed at which your wagon moves. You do.
But do you control the speed at which lobsters die?
Yes, in this universe.
Excellent. Yeah, Rock,
Alright,
Pig.
So y'all stop a little distance before where most of the wreckage is. Before that fork in the road kind of area, and y'all get off and y'all start to walk along the routes. And in the past, when you had walked on these routes, this trail, it was firm.
Mm-hmm.
But now your feet are kind of sinking in a little bit. It doesn't feel nearly as firm as it should. And you're not sure if that's because of like the diseased parts of it that you've seen or why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't like this. It's mushy.
No, I definitely don't like this either.
Where's the can someone draw in like the trail or where the roots are and stuff like that?
Oh, I just moved these over here because
Yeah.
I didn't want the light to
You can
be melting anything.
Yeah, that's the path that we're taking.
Okay. That's where it
Nice.
transitions.
Sure.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah, and then perhaps
Our
we
food
should
is just about here.
perhaps we should
Yes.
check out the wreckage and see if they can give us any insight on what we shall be facing in the foreseeable future. Pig, Rock, you okay? Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
That might be
So-
wise.
So you go up to investigate the wreckage. And I'll say, it's closer to you, not necessarily the fork. So we'll say it's about, right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in the path.
It's almost off to like a side. Like it looks like this wagon had been taking the curve, and it might have taken it maybe too large of a curve, and so about half on, half off.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So
I'd start on back a little bit further.
yeah. So we're gonna start
This
investigating.
is the wagon, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? Okay, let's see the wagons here.
Okay. So we're gonna kind of start looking into the wagon,
So,
seeing
hold on.
I guess first of all, signs of life. Is it just a bunch of skeletons in there, or?
Yeah, and then also
Good morning.
want to see like how our caravan had like scratches. If
good call.
theirs has like different, either the same scratches or like different types of markings. Yeah. I crit failed.
I got a
Yeah,
13.
you definitely wouldn't know, but
I got a 13.
you're looking for like scratch marks, stuff like
No,
that?
I'm looking for kind of like signs of life, if signs of like where the caravan riders, if they like, if there's any skeletons inside of here, or did they like get out and then get eaten by something? Just kind of general signs of where the people who drove the caravan went.
Okay.
Kind of what I'm more concerned with.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're approaching, you're kind of looking around. You're not really noticing anything that would have been like a human being. You just kind of see it's just the empty wagon, and the wagon is empty. There's nothing in it, and then no one. And as you get closer to the wagon, you're like kind of, you got like one hand on the wagon. You're looking around. Out of the muck beneath you, an arm shoots up and grabs your foot.
This isn't good.
Go to roll.
I need
initiative
I need that foot. Natural.
We're all
20.
rolling,
for me.
right?
Nice. Yep.
Got an 11.
Plus your
That.
perception.
Oh, I got a 17.
do it.
Oh, I forgot to increase my perception, guys.
I did not.
So I got a 17.
Nice. You and Quack got the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of these spooky guys.
3 spoopy, 5 me.
And look, he's eating a foot.
Yeah, yours.
No, that's my foot you're eating.
This hand that grabs you, Lion, as you're trying to investigate this old, kind of destroyed wagon, it's missing large chunks of flesh.
You gotta put
You
it
can
over
see
here.
like some parts of the bone and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it grabs onto you, and it pulls, and it uses you to pull itself like out of the muck.
Okay.
And you can see that it's definitely some kind of like zombie or mummy. It looks almost like this corpse has been mummified by being in the bog.
Okay.
And it tries to reach out with its fist and punch you. Or,
Reach
I
out
guess
and
maybe
punch
claw
me. I allow it.
oh, okay, good. I'm glad. So you'll just take the damage?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll allow him to punch me.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha,
not hit
gotcha.
me.
You'll allow the attempt.
Yes.
Okay.
I should have specified.
And I guess I'll roll the damage with it at the same time, in case I hit. So its first action, it will swing at you.
So wing that out.
So we
What's your AC right now?
22.
Even without crane stance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it adds... So this is on the first attack. And it will try on the second one. It missed on both.
Excellent.
Nice. And as it had crawled out from underneath this muck, you notice like a haze fills the range around it. About 30 feet around them, this haze kind of floats around.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sounds good. Oh man, I have a bad feeling about that.
Me too.
I think it would only be 15 in all directions, Christian.
No, I thought you said 30 feet.
It's a 30 foot, yeah, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure that whenever
okay,
it describes a circle, it's...
Did
Gotcha.
it say emanation?
5,
What do you
10.
mean?
Did it say
Emanation?
verse? Like, for the shape of the effect, it should say
30 feet.
30 foot what?
30 feet.
Okay, so that means you can
30
target
foot
like
aura.
30 feet away.
30 foot
aura?
aura.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's targeted on itself. So I would assume 15 feet, all directions. 'cause
That's
then
a lot
it's
better
diameter
than
of 30 feet.
That's a lot better than 30 feet all around him.
True. Okay,
Okay.
and I did not get y'all's ACs, or not y'all's ACs, y'all's initiative.
29.
17 and
I-
17.
Hold
I
on, hold
also
on.
had 17, Mason, but I don't know if you wanted to go first.
I can make you more likely to hit if you let me go before you.
Okay.
So then 29 Lion?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Lion, Randall, Quack. Alrighty. So Lion, as you begin your turn near this mummy, it becomes very difficult for you to breathe. You feel like whatever this is in the air is choking you, causing you to drown. It feels like your lungs are filling up with water, as if someone was like holding you in the bog, suffocating you.
Okay.
Make me a fortitude. Actually, hold on. Yeah, make me a fortitude save.
Natural 20
You
for
succeed.
29.
You are able to breathe.
Okay.
Nice.
Before I do anything, I'm going to enter crane stance.
Okay.
Action 1. I'm going to say, do be mindful. It appears very difficult to breathe around this creature. And then Fury of Toes.
Okay.
Good
Toe him to death.
First one is 24.
Okay, that hits.
The second one is the same. 25. Because it's -3 for the second strike. So 14, yeah, so 25 for the second one.
Okay, that one hits too.
Damage. The first one is 15.
Okay.
Second one, 6 for first damage is, I can't math, 6, 11.
Okay.
Second one is 8.
So 19 in total.
Yes. And then he has to make Constitution saving throw versus 20. Otherwise, be stunned 1. If he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Okay.
You said a fortitude saving throw?
Yes.
Against what, 20?
DC 20, yes.
Okay. He succeeds.
Okay. It's always figured I'd try.
Yeah, might as well.
So action 1, action 2. I guess action 3 I'll just attack again.
Okay.
Oh, and then I also say, be careful, they're coming from the swamp. That's a natural 20.
Alrighty. So minus and plus all your stuff together, please.
So plus 11. So 23 total. Plus 11 minus
That will crit.
24.
Okay, that'll crit.
Okay.
Yeah, because a 20 will
damage,
give you an extra.
Right.
Yeah.
Dice is 7, and that's doubled, so 14.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1. So 15.
15? Nice. Yeah, you're doing a lot more damage now. You can do 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as he grabs my foot, he picks himself up with the. I kind of like do like a jumping spin as he's like holding
To,
onto
like,
my foot
kick around
to
your
kick
foot.
around him. Yeah, kick around my
Nice.
foot. He lets me go, and then I jump and I do like a double crane kick.
Almost
Is
like
he
a
still
bicycle
up?
kick kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like a bicycle kick. Is he still up?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
All
That's my turn.
right, Randall.
Okay. Randall is going to cast Inspire Courage.
Okay.
So 60 feet, everyone gets +1 to attack rolls, saving throws versus fear effects,
Okay.
and damage rolls.
Okay.
And then we're pretty far. This is the only one we see, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have I seen it attack yet?
Have you seen it attack? Yes.
Yeah. It did a grab or something, right?
It swung its fists.
Okay.
Tried to punch him.
I'm going to use electric arc on it then.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
Sweet and sour chicken.
it's the one with the red thing on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to use electric arc. So it has to make a reflex save, or it will take 2d4 plus 4.
1 second, please.
Sure.
Curtis, do you want yours now? Or?
Yeah, I'll grab it here in just a second.
Okay.
Also, I was wrong. The 30 feet aura does mean 30 feet in all directions. Which would then mean that you, Randall, are starting out inside of it. So please make me a fortitude save before any of your other stuff.
Okay.
No way you want yours at the top.
Oh, okay. Thanks, sir.
I think yours is this one.
Um,
27.
For your fortitude save?
Yep.
Okay. You succeed. So
Awesome.
you had a momentary feeling like your lungs were filling up with water, but you were able to overcome it and push through that feeling. Oh, thank you. And then you do your inspired courage, and now you're doing
Electric arc. You got to make a fortitude saving throw.
fortitude, not reflex.
Reflex saving throw.
Okay. Alright, roll the number. Let me see what this thing is.
-6.
You got to beat a 20.
-6 it is. Wow, I almost opened it right to the page. It fails.
Awesome. He's going to take. I didn't roll this yet. I just put them here. 8 damage,
Okay.
and that's lightning damage or whatever it is,
Alrighty.
Don't
8
remember
damage
that
is
word.
good.
or electricity damage. Yeah, and that's it.
Alright.
I think this one's mine.
What is your
It's your
turn?
turn.
Okay. I don't want to use the acid or the other flask because it'll get what's your face. Oh wait, do I need to do the?
Yes. Please make me a fortitude save.
That's 12.
You failed.
I think
Oh, shit.
it just against fear effects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
Did you get chicken fried rice? Or just...
you are unable to speak or breathe. So it feels like your lungs have filled up. So
Okay.
you can hold your breath for, I believe it's 5 rounds plus your con modifier. So that is what
Are we
you are now
missing
trying
yours,
to do,
Christian?
is hold your breath.
Oh.
So you need to hopefully be able to hold your breath long enough for this combat. If not, you'll start to suffocate.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, let's see, What am I saying? That's 1.
You
If I
can't
dip
speak
it-
while drowning, right? So
Yep.
that would have nerfed me.
Yep. It was kind of the game plan.
Oh shit,
Yep.
that's wild.
I thought it would have been really interesting.
Well, I
I
kind of know
didn't
what
dip
happened.
the things into the poison. That would be an action, right? To dip it into the poison.
I
That's
think
1.
it's 3 actions.
And then, is it 3?
Is it 3?
I think to interact with that poison, it's 3 actions.
Cool. Okay. Then I'll just use my sling.
Okay.
Let me know this. And that's a. What is that? 8, 6, 12. Am I doing this right?
No.
No, that's 12.
Your sling
Yes.
plus what you rolled plus 1.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 15.
For the attack roll,
Yes.
it misses.
Okay. That's fine.
All
Okay.
right. That's it. That's everything.
Oh, wait. I have
Think you have
3
another
because that's
action.
1, 2. I'll do it again.
You're gonna
No, you have to
reload.
load it.
Oh,
Loading
no.
it is an action.
Okay, then I'll just reload it. Yeah. Because I don't want to throw the acid flasks because it'll get lion.
You can also move.
You could.
I'm still going to be.
Move further.
Yeah. Try to get out of the aura.
How can I get out though? Because it's all the way back here.
So always go the other direction.
But it's 30 around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the swamp.
No, the path keeps going down. We just haven't drawn it.
What do you mean down? This way? Towards
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, then I'll move back. 20, 30. What's my movement? 30. Okay, I move back 30.
All right. So you are now out of the aura. So you can breathe again.
Yay.
All right. So now it's going to be the mummy's turn. He will attempt to attack you, Lion.
Go
And
ahead.
your AC now that you have entered Crane's against is what?
23.
23. Okay. I have doubts that he will hit you, but I will attempt to.
I wish a mummy would.
The first attack does hit,
Nice.
and all the other ones miss.
I got my wish.
Not sure if this was the wish that you really wanted, though. So he just kind of lashes out. He just swings. He doesn't really seem to have much of a mindset. This creature seems to be more mindless than the ones y'all fought in the past. And so it lashes out, swinging 3 times with his fists, hitting you for 10.
Okay.
Please make me a fortitude saving throw.
19.
You failed.
Okay.
You don't notice anything.
Sounds good.
But, out of what your character knows, you are now inflicted with what's called bog rot.
Oh, bog rot.
Yes.
That's not great.
Actually, it's really bad. Anyways, Lion, it's your turn.
Okay.
Did that have any visual cues that you got infected?
All you know is that he took like a cut, and visual cue at this point immediately, no.
Okay.
There will be some as this next, like as
As it
time
progresses.
progresses, there will be some. Yes.
Okay. Fury of Toes. 2 strikes. First one is a 24
Hits.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one, don't think hits,
How much is
but 16.
it? No, doesn't hit.
Okay. As I feel kind of like that wound start to affect me, I'm going to strike. Yeah, I'm gonna strike at it again.
Okay.
This one is -8, so it is 19. Oh, sorry, 20. It was a 20 hit.
Sure.
Cool. This one
I'll allow
deals
it.
7 points of damage.
You're adding your plus
Alright.
1, right?
Yeah, that was with my +1.
For
And that's
me,
from the +1.
Oh.
No.
Plus one
plus
from him?
another one.
Okay.
So 8.
Yep.
on both of those.
And it does it on your damage too, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And have you been adding this +1 to your damage?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm
I will scratch off
but-
2 more points.
Yeah.
glad we're getting some use out of my ability.
Right.
You have definitely messed this thing up. You
Okay.
can tell that it's, well, I mean, it's a mummy, so it doesn't move like how it's supposed to, but it's moving even worse than it was when it first started.
I want to try to do a perception check to
Okay.
see if I can see any other mummies like in the area
Uh-huh.
or signs that like things are gonna come up as my final action. That is a 27. I don't know if you add your bonus doesn't add anything
For
to
what?
perception. Yeah, so that's a 27 to see anything else, any signs that more mummies are gonna show up.
Roll me a nature check.
A natural 20 for a 27.
Alright, you don't notice anything.
Cool. So
Alright.
I'm gonna focus
So
on this
then-
one as I cough through the haze.
Somehow, right? Alright, Randall, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I have to make a saving throw again?
No.
Oh, cool. I'm going to do electric arc on him again.
Okay.
So he has to make a reflex save.
And what does he have to beat?
20.
He failed.
Okay. Ooh, a max damage. He takes 12 electricity.
Nice.
Nice.
Just for visual.
And then I'll do another inspire
zippity
confidence.
zap.
Awesome.
Alright. Will that end it?
Yep.
Okay. Quick.
I'm gonna reload my sling,
Okay, yeah. Reload your
and then
sling.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Ah. I missed.
How much was it?
It's a 7 plus an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Plus
that's a miss.
1.
That's a miss.
And
What'd you pass out?
then I'll reload again.
Okay. At this point, Lion, now that a full round has passed, your cut is starting to itch, which is pretty fast for a normal cut.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It is going to reach out and try to slap you again, Lion.
Okay.
And you have a 23 for your AC, right?
Yes.
All right. First one misses. I'll roll these two at the same time.
I'll just tell you right now, the rest do miss.
They do.
Oh, thank
Facts. Big facts. Apparently, Lion can see into the future.
No,
All right,
mine
that's
can
its
hope
turn.
into the future.
Lion?
How much health does Lion have?
On a scale
I
from
think he's been
52,
hit once.
Yeah.
1
Oh,
to
okay.
52, 42.
Nice.
wanna see
A lot more health than this creature has.
All right, let's do it again. Fury of Toes.
Do it to him.
Just follow my
I'll
dice
give
real
it to
quick.
you.
First one's gonna be a hit. That's a natural 18 plus 12, so a 30. Does
definitely
that
hits.
crit?
No.
Okay.
Close.
Dealing.
Did you add his +1?
Yeah, that's with his plus
Close.
one. Damn.
Dang.
So that deals 8 damage.
Okay.
Second one's gonna be a miss.
You've definitely broken several bones now.
Okay. I'm
But you
going
can't tell if they
to.
were already broken beforehand or not.
Okay. I'm going to attempt a third kick.
Do it.
Oh, he needs to make a fortitude save.
What does he have to beat?
20.
He beats it.
So, oh, he beats it. Okay.
Mhm.
So the third one misses again. I want to do a final action.
Okay.
I guess attempt a medicine check to see, because I don't think I can treat disease or poison right now. I think I have to do like the actual action to do that. But to see like how bad this cut is and how severe it's gonna be.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 13.
What's your background in medicine? Did you train with anyone? Do you know a bunch about diseases or anything?
I'd say no. I'd say more. It's more of like healing like battle damage as opposed to like this is
So-
how you cure like diseases and stuff.
You focus on the key that runs through your body, since that's
Yeah.
how you know to see wounds and to see other wounds in other people. And this wound it almost seems to be devouring your key in that area.
That's not good.
And
I need that.
You've never necessarily seen anything like that, and so you don't know what to make of it, but you know it's not a normal cut.
Right. Oh no, I need that key. Stop eating it. That's gonna be my turn.
Randall?
Randall will repeat his same turn. Can you make a reflex save?
1 moment. He succeeds.
Okay. I will inspire confidence.
Okay.
And that's it.
Quick.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
So
I
you're
do.
loaded right now,
Mm-hmm.
So fire,
So fire.
reload fire.
so you can fire potentially twice this turn.
Fire!
What is this?
4.
4. Damn it, that's a miss.
Oof. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be missed.
Okay.
So
Reload.
reload.
That's a 17 plus 8 plus the 1, so.
-4.
5.
What?
I thought it was.
-5, -10 for second and
my
third
bad.
attack. You get -4 and -8 because of your
Right.
your
So,
agile or whatever.
you rolled a 17
Uh huh.
plus 8.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so 25, 26,
Then minus the 5.
21.
Hits.
21.
That hits.
Yay.
21.
Finally.
21. Now let's see how much damage she can do.
2.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing else. No modifiers.
Yeah, no,
Not
it's
3
just 1d6.
because of Mason's lingering courage.
Yep.
Oh.
Right. So you finally managed to peg him
Yeah.
after all this
nailed
time.
one.
You've been sitting back there throwing rocks at him, and keep missing. You're like, God
Oh, I
damn
want
it,
to
God
suffocate him.
damn it. And you finally manage to, you're like, woo! And it hits him with like his toe, but you know what? You don't care. You are just ecstatic about it.
Good job, Quack.
Thank you.
Alright, back to the mummy. He's going to do the same thing he's been doing. He's just going to try to swing at you.
As long as he's just swinging at me.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't really have a game plan. He knows other things are hitting him. He doesn't really care. It's just whatever's in front of him he wants to eat. What is your AC?
23.
His first attack hits.
Nice.
All the rest miss.
Nice. Even
And at
nicer.
this point, your wound has gone from like itchy and not really like it went from like just a cut that was bleeding to like red and itchy, and now like if you look at your arm, like you can see there's like little black veins that are coming off of it going in like different directions, and it's the itchiness has gone up, and there seems to be like instead of blood coming out of it, it seems to be like mostly blood, but then some pus.
Have we noticed this happening to him, or we're just not
I
like,
mean, you're
paying attention?
Somewhat
to
far
it?
away from
Yeah.
him. So.
Okay.
You can do a perception check to try to see if you've noticed it, but I
Okay.
don't know. He's going to hit you for 13,
Okay.
and then it will be your turn, Lion.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's really not good. I need to take
Why
care
is
of
it even
that.
my key?
I need to really take care of that when I get the chance. Unfortunately, I don't have the chance right now. Fury of Toes. First one hits, definitely. I think it's a 30 again. Plus 11.
Make sure.
Yeah. So that's a 30.
Yeah.
Yep. Nah, man. That's
You
7
added the
points of
one?
damage. Yeah, I rolled an 18. I add 11. So that's a 30.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you kick him? Are you just straight kicking him in the chest?
No, I'm
Going
trying
for
to
the
like
kneecaps,
roundhouse kick like his jaw.
All right. So you keep going back and forth, like you're focusing on him, you're focusing on your arm, you're focusing on him, you're focusing on your arm, and finally, you take like kind of a step back to give yourself a little bit more room. And you roundhouse kick, aiming for his face, and it knocks his jaw clean off. And then the mummy just kind of crumbles and falls to the side.
I'm gonna like crack my neck. Like it's been a while since I've knocked the jaw clean off. Like that.
Glad you're happy about it. That's kind of a fucked up thing.
Thanks, Quack. Now I'm going to drop to my knees. Ah, shit!
Why does it hurt so much?
It hurts so much. I'm going to attempt a
Resurrection
medicine check
Okay, go for it.
to treat disease.
Okay.
Would I know if it's a disease or a poison? Would I know that based on?
No, I don't think you would because you don't really know enough about
Okay.
it. But you could try both and see if either work.
Yeah, I'll try disease first.
Do you need any help on any rolls?
Maybe a nice ballad on how to cure diseases might help.
I will sing one.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Let me
We're not in combat anymore, right?
No, you're out of combat.
Okay.
Excellent. Sounds good. I'll see how long it takes to treat disease.
Yeah, now that we're out of combat, I'm
8
gonna
hours.
go back up.
What is
Only
treat
rolled a
poison?
22, Christian, so you only get to add one.
Let me see how long treating poison is.
And how long does it take?
So I'm going to do treat poison because treat disease takes 8 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So-
how long does treat poison take?
It's one action. I think
And I'm
it's...
eating him, and I succeeded.
Yeah, treat poison's one action.
Okay.
If I... So the DC is the medicine... Or so I make a medicine check against the poison's DC.
Okay.
And then if I succeed,
Okay.
I gain a +2 bonus to the next save.
Okay.
If I critically fail, I take a -2 penalty to the next save.
So the next save of the
The
poison.
poison, right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
And Teresa has an antidote. Or has antidote, which gives me a +2 bonus to fort saves against poisons for 6 hours. I don't know if she's going to use it, but... So I got a 21 for the medicine. I know Mason said he was going to aid.
Yep, and I succeeded.
Okay,
Give you a
so
+1.
22.
It fails.
Cool. So Teresa gave me the antidote.
Okay.
Oh,
Which
22 fails the...
Well, we don't know if it's a poison or not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I guess we
Well,
don't even
the-
know if it failed or not.
Well, the antidote... Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. It failed.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
So you can take that as either it wasn't a high enough roll or it's not a poison, but
Yep.
whichever you choose.
As long as I didn't critically fail. Damn, it has a higher than 22... Shit. Wait, what did I get?
Were you
12,
using medicine
22.
to try to identify it? Or?
No, to
Okay.
treat poison.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
If we could identify it, that would make this much easier.
It could. It would.
Yep.
It will.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, now I guess I'll do a medicine check to identify it.
Well,
Okay. I mean,
First
you kind
step.
of already did that.
Yeah,
treat
you're
the
right.
poison. Second, identify
But
it.
you don't. Yeah, you
Figure out
don't
what
necessarily
poison
know
it
what
was.
it is, but you know that whatever it is very, very rapidly developing.
Uh-huh.
At this point, your arm is no longer really oozing blood. It's now pretty much
Jeez.
just oozing pus. And that section on your arm, like around it where it used to be red, is almost like necrotic now. It's like blackened, and you can see like veins that go all the way down your hand instead of that are like tendrils of blackness that are
Mhm.
stretching out. What would you like to do?
Alrighty then. Queck will like to identify it whenever she gets back.
Okay.
Yeah,
I hope
use
that
algebra.
Quack knows more about medicine.
Well, she can use crafting for her medicine checks.
Yes, but she still has to have an idea of,
Yeah.
Stuff like this. So
Mhm.
hopefully she'll know something about it.
Speaking of Queck,
I ran up to
lion.
Lion.
Leon.
I ran up to a leon.
That's not my name.
Ah, yes. Dandelion.
Oh, sorry, yeah, dandelion. And I see his arm, right? And I want to see if I can do anything to help. So I'm gonna do a medicine check to see if I can tell what it is. Or do we
yeah.
wait? Do we know what it is?
No.
So yeah, we have to check out what it is.
Okay,
first.
so I'm gonna do a medicine check. So I use my crafting for that,
Okay.
and that's that's a 16
Where do you get 16 from?
because I'm using crafting.
So 3 plus what?
11.
3 plus 11 is 16?
Oh my gosh.
I'm there with you, Christian. I don't know how she got there.
I don't know where I got that from either.
And she was real defensive about it, too. She was like, duh, like crafting.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Cool, so we don't know what it is, probably.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Like when you were back home, did you ever help people that were sick or anything?
I would say it'd be more so like when, well, there was like the people back home. There were the people that were suffering from like the bleaching. And then in my travels, I would say that I would help people like if they got like sick, like on the road or something like that. But I don't think it would be anything. I don't know, like it wouldn't be like super medical.
Yeah.
You haven't traveled through too many bogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that Randall would have helped you, but Randall's in the restroom. So,
I rolled a 6.
how much does he add?
Adds 12.
How much does he add whenever he?
If he succeeds, it's a +1. If he critically succeeds, it's +2.
Yeah, but he adds like 19 or something with his performance check, doesn't he?
Something like that.
So most likely it'll be like a +2.
To aid, like a 14 or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll say that he's able to help you out and get you the +2 on it, and you recall hearing about something similar.
Hey,
to
it's 16.
I was reading the future. That's
something like that. Honestly, if you had
this is stupid.
If you had a 15, I was going to give you at least this detail, but you can't believe you were so defensive about the 16
I can't believe
too.
it either because I saw the 3
So,
too.
You recall that you heard from someone, and so it's kind of like you heard from a friend of a friend kind of thing. So you're not sure how reliable this is, but they talked about something that they called bog rot before. And they said that it was a disease, but that it was also a curse. And that it was very, very hard to get rid of once inflicted with it. And they had to go to a chapel with priests to get rid of it. Someone had to cast some kind of a spell on them. And then they had to treat the disease before it went away.
So, we're in a bog. You look like you're rotting. This kind of reminds me of this thing that I heard about called bog rot.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's kind of a curse. Well, from what I hear, I'm not super familiar with this, but it's supposed to be like a curse, and we gotta take it to a church, my dude. Do you think there's any churches nearby?
The only people who might have... We didn't notice any churches at the Bog Striders, right? They didn't seem to be very religious.
No. Well, but they also build their architecture differently than you do.
Right.
And they had said that their leader had powers, magical powers, and that in human terminology would have been something similar to like druidic type powers.
Right.
So that could be able to help you. Maybe.
And based on what we know about Bogart Society...
I mean, you also were, wound up in a some kind of magical cocoon over there, so maybe the forest vine can help you where it's at its healthiest.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to help me here.
Yeah, where it's dying.
Where it's dying.
So maybe we should head back.
We should head back and... Who knows, maybe after a good night's rest,
no.
I'll be fine.
When you hear curse, you don't think that a good night's rest is going to be the factor that undoes the curse.
It's more like a 24-hour curse.
Yeah, like you'll die in 24
as you say
hours.
that, you're racked with this massive amount of pain. Make me a fortitude save.
24-hour curse!
Oh, in the meantime, I can give you an antidote.
It's against poisons.
Oh, that's not a poison. That's right. Oops.
Fortitude save?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Ooh, you just barely managed to keep the pain under
Oh,
control.
shit, really?
I mean,
Nice.
it seems like the darkness doesn't spread anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but it just kind of like sits there and pulses almost.
Yep, I got this. I got it. 24-hour curse.
You hope.
Nope, I know.
Alright, looks like we're heading back. So let's walk back.
Why?
I'm gonna
Have you
need
seen that meme where it's like the guy in school and he has like the giant vein in his forehead and he's just
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yeah,
That's
yeah.
you
that's
right
what I
now.
feel like.
Yeah.
It's a 24-hour curse.
Randall, I'm gonna need you to help me support Lion so we can get him into the back of the caravan.
No, I got this. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not asking you, Randall. Please, for favor, and we're gonna.
Okay.
Yes, please play him a song that will.
Did someone call me?
I just jump into the back of the van.
I'm already playing something, and I'll say we can use this.
Yeah, that'll be your support for getting into the caravan, and then we're gonna head back to, as quickly as we can, head back to the Bog Striders. Is that what they were called?
Oh, is Christian like mortally sick?
So
Yeah,
it's like a curse called bog rot.
Yeah, it's more of a curse than a disease, but it's also a disease.
Yeah. So Teresa remembered that she heard from a friend of a friend that someone had something similar to this, and they called it bog rot. And it was really hard for them to cure, and they had to go to a chapel, and the clerics there had to cast some kind of a spell on him before he could,
Not
be
die.
cured.
You know, I almost picked up a spell that did that, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I want to see invisible shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was like, when are we ever going to get sick?
So then for the
A
for
couple
the
hours
next,
later, oh shit.
Yeah.
so while we're traveling back, I would like to start treating disease for the next 8 hours.
Okay. Explain to me.
You're
how
self-doctoring?
treating your disease.
I'm just meditating, focusing my key.
Well, if you're meditating, I can't sing for you, because I will break that focus.
No, you can still sing.
You can sing a
I could do an
song-
instrumental.
You can do a song that like amplifies like meditation with
Yeah.
with
So it
specific
says-
vibrations.
My note beats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it says attempt a medicine check against DC, the
Yeah.
disease DC.
Okay.
After you attempt to treat disease for a creature, you can't do it again until the creature's next save. If I succeed, it's a +2. A critical success is a +4.
I sing like the chant from The Hobbit that the dwarves do, where it's just real slow and deep.
But yeah, it's over the next 8 hours.
Exactly. I sing it for 8 hours.
Well, it doesn't take us 8 hours to get to the thing,
I'm just saying.
so
That's what I'm doing.
you're just focusing on it bleeding out through your fingertips.
I'm like, yep. Come on, Key. Fight it. Do better.
Oh wait, hold
I'm gonna hit a
I
few
might have
lute
done-
solos though.
on. I might have done this incorrectly.
I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever a lute sounds like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christian. You died. I did this incorrectly. You're supposed to
Epic.
die.
You're a mummy now. No, just kidding.
It's like
You
we
have
to
the
kill
death
a
condition.
lion.
Or the dead condition.
Okay, so you got that part of it, and then.
You know what, guys? I'm feeling a little bit better.
Congratulations, you have been
Keep-
promoted to corpse.
You just keep
So,
meditating.
Christian, there's another race in this game called
Dead guy?
where you a revenant and you
Yeah.
die, but you come back.
Your hit points are 0, you're unconscious, and you can't take actions. But, you know, you can still play.
But it's still pretty neat, right?
Just carry your corpse everywhere, and the rigor mortis makes the sealing the seed hard.
You can still RP, because anytime we want your input, we'll just cast Speak with Dead.
Ooh.
It'll be on the most random shit. Christian, what do you think we should eat for dinner?
Turkey.
Alright, now back to this really important quest where we have to make major
Yeah, you're
world-shaking
For at
decisions.
least a little while.
Okay.
I don't know why I closed the book. 'Cause I was
Yeah,
trying to look
guys.
at the-
Told you, 24-hour curse. I'm already feeling better.
That's
Or
because
something.
you're getting closer to death.
Oh man,
Yeah.
is that what happens?
Yeah, apparently there's like this really nice blissful feeling right before you die.
Yeah.
Your whole like brain lights up, and it's supposed to be like a euphoric experience because your whole brain is like lit up or whatever.
Oh, I don't think I'm at that point yet, but I'm not as bad as it was initially.
Yes.
Well, I'm all for euphoric experience, but I don't know how I feel about the part that comes next.
Mhm.
All right. Do you want to end here, or want to keep going to?
Let's.
Sorry.
let's try to get you to the village and we'll end it there.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
About
yeah.
Village and you die.
about a minute after you guys start heading out to the village, you're once again racked with this immense pain.
It's only for
Make me a
24
fortitude
hours.
check.
Is he losing hit points?
Hold on.
Okay.
It's only for 24 hours, guys. I'm okay. That's a fail.
How much is it?
Fortitude, that's a 16.
You do fail. Like, your condition worsens, and previously how you had kind of been able to like push through the pain and kind of hold it back, you know,
Uh-huh.
the darkness of almost like the necrotic flesh, it kind of stopped. But when this happened, you know, when the second bout of this pain came through, you weren't ready for it. You thought that it would be 24 hours until it comes again. And so the
it
necrotic
cures itself in
flesh
24 hours.
starts to move further up your arm, like into your shoulder.
It's not 24 hours, guys. I think it's a lot quicker than that.
I'm going to roll damage for you.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Did you? What's the in-game version of take any damage?
Good question.
Is it
hurts
hurting
a lot.
you? Is your life force good?
7 necrotic damage.
It hurts a little bit.
You cannot heal that.
Sounds good. Yeah, it really stinks a lot, actually.
Well, let me soothe you.
Oh, Franco Sinatra.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel sad. I will make you feel good, and you'll be glad. I don't
that
know.
sounds-
I don't sing.
That's great, Randall. I
I'm
feel
casting
better.
a level 2 soothe on you just to top you off, whatever your current max is.
Yeah, so your current max is whatever.
Yeah, I got 45 as my max
Okay.
now.
Alright.
To soothe,
More or
regain
less,
hit
where
points?
are we at this
Yeah,
point?
I'm gonna-
Frank and Sinatra?
Oh, shit, what up?
Grab them.
So if you guys really push it, you all can make it back to the village in a couple of hours.
Okay.
So like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
So you gained 13.
Dang, we should
I rolled
go
really low.
off.
nice.
Sorry about that.
I mean, you
No,
guys
you're
also
good.
traveled at a pretty slow clip. And because of how thin these routes are in terms of like a normal road, you're not able to just book it.
Oh, maybe we
So
should
it
put
does
him
take
on
a
a
lot longer.
horse.
No, I'm fine. We got time.
Alright, so you guys make it back with no incidents. Other than
We don't got time.
other than a lion slowly becoming more and more necrotic flesh and less living flesh.
No, we got time, guys.
Yeah, it's all like creeping up his neck. He's like, I'm fine. I'm really fine.
I turn around and I'm like, ooh, you look great.
Don't lie to me. I always look great.
And I'm not
Alright.
lying.
Good. Well, don't. I can see through lies.